24/7 Video Game Podcast.
Ah, yes. Whether it's a beer, a shot, or even a glass of wine, grab your favorite beverage and welcome once again to your favorite live interactive video game podcast. That's right. It's the Level 857 Video Game Podcast with your host, as usual, -1. Algae 857. The 20th Stallion.
Stikz.
Turbo 857 back and filling in for Big Chocolate. I'm filling in for him. We swap bodies.
We fired Choc.
Ah,
We said enough of this Xbox shit. You're
Because of
gone.
y'all.
Chalk is done.
We got beef. Every time he's like, look, if you show up on the podcast, I'm gone. So when I'm gone, he's going to show back up.
We had a vote. Y'all voted him out.
We had a vote.
We had a poll last week.
We had a poll last week. They said Choc's got to go. We're like, all right, no
man.
problem.
So this is the
People-
chat's fault.
People have spoken.
All right.
Get done, Choc. Get done so. It's so fucked up.
He's going on, man.
When
So
we
we're
popped up
gonna-
in the chat like, yo, what the fuck's going on?
Now, Chalk is on vacation. He's going to be having a great time.
Nah, we're gonna keep moving on, man.
Damn.
That's how it goes.
He's on a permanent vacation.
Severance and everything.
Show must go on.
Oh, man.
All right.
I kid.
nah. Shock's chilling. He'll be back. He'll be back soon.
See a lot of peeps in the chat right now.
Uh-oh.
yes.
Who we got? Who we got?
Cafe Fox in the building. Mass produce. I see Lord! Stand up! It's the Lord! Salva! It's in the
Oh,
chat.
boy.
What's going on, everybody?
Who else is in
Yeah,
there?
what's good,
They
everybody?
filling in. They dropping in.
They drop
We
it
just started, man.
Yeah.
Mikey B's. Is
Actually,
there.
shoot. I just
Mikey B's
Hey, Mikey B's.
is
man.
in the
hold on a
building.
second. I got to fix this camera here. Hold up. 2 seconds.
Sorry, guys. Mikey B just came in and just killed everything. I'm sorry, yo. What's up, Mikey B?
Oh, man.
How is everybody doing on the day?
The heat is...
Hot.
I'm loving the heat, though, right now in New York.
See, you like it? I can't stand. Everyone's
I love
miserable
it.
but you because you like to sweat and like not shower.
I
It's
took a
fucking
dip in
weird.
the pool. It was 85 degrees. 85 degrees in the pool.
Yo,
We got Hit Star Studios. In
Hit start.
Let's start. Studio.
Brave.
What's up in here?
Brave Cave coming through.
Steve, what's going on?
And then y'all get to see me suffer. With Algae. when it comes up. Yes, that's me playing puzzle games.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
No,
it?
that's Chalk playing puzzle games.
Oh, that's
That's
I can't
definitely Chalk
wait,
playing
man. I can't wait for it.
oh man.
Oh, it's coming out soon. Right?
Brave Cave, baby.
I think Chalk should play that with Al.
I don't know. If Chalk, we won't be friends anymore if he does that.
Yeah, Choc will quit. He will quit midstream. He'll walk off. I'm telling you.
Oh,
He's still mad I had him.
Bizarre.
Bizarre.
Oh.
Bizarre.
Hop us off. He's still mad that I made him play Portal 2.
Exactly.
I love his face when
really
he plays
mad.
puzzle games. on
And
the
every
side.
other puzzle game you made him do.
Yo, you tricked him at least 3 times, and his face is like, turn this shit off. I want to hit people.
We made it through, though. We made it through. He complains,
That's
but
what
we
I-
made it through. We
I was
actually
like, who
made
wants
it
to
through.
play this game with me? I'm like,
We'll be quiet for a bit, and
let's see.
then Al will be like, "How about you, Choc? What kind of game is it? Don't worry about it. You'll be all right. You'll enjoy it."
He's the first question he asks. Does it have combat?
Yeah,
Yeah, it kind of.
Yeah.
Define combat.
There's conflict.
Yes,
There's a lot of conflict.
Oh,
in
yes.
there.
All right, man. Let's talk about. We played quite a few games this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
So let's get in on the
Oh, you got
games that we played.
Oh, yeah.
The games
Hell yes.
that we played.
Games
And
on the day.
we played. Actually, you guys played. I didn't play this. Hey, yo, by the way, my face is on the damn thumbnail.
Yep, on the advertisement.
Yo, it's still on the thumbnail, and I haven't been on this for like, what, months?
Mario Kart 8. I'm
Mario Kart 8. I
That's
haven't
why I
played
always
it.
ask. I said, "Who's playing it?" And Chuck's like, "I am." And Kev, I said, "Why is Al on the
Yeah.
advertisement?"
Yeah, why am I on there?
Is he on the
watching.
advertisement?
The promo post, I'm on. My face is on there, bro.
I didn't put the promo post. That has nothing to do with me. That's
See,
Chuck.
that's why we fired Choc because he keeps putting Al on it.
Yeah, I'm like,
Because I'm like, what am I doing on there? Confusing people. People are like, Al, you're playing?
No, you're watching.
Anyway,
You're in the chat.
Mario Kart 8, y'all. Mario
Hell
Kart 8.
yes.
How that session go?
That was fun.
I was less angry than I was the last time I played.
Yo, Kev,
Really?
Last time Kev was mad.
What'd you do,
He
yoga?
was mad.
So you actually had fun this time?
I had a good time. No, because this is what I was doing. I had my bike and the tires set before the stream. I was like, okay, I'm not experimenting. I had the right Joy-Cons. The Joy-Con, nothing. My control was fine. I was like, I'm sucking because I suck.
Whoa,
not
whoa,
because-
whoa.
Whoa, wait.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What kind of
Pause.
stream is this?
Pause.
What kind of stream is this?
Pause.
There's
Pause.
kids listening.
You
goddamn.
guys know me. You know me.
I know. That's why we said pause.
Yeah, that's why we said pause.
Easy.
Yeah, it's crazy. But no, it was a good stream. It was a good
Yeah.
stream.
It really is a big deal when it comes to like the tires and the actual body of your bike or your car. Because if I get hit with something, that shit's been taking me a hot minute to like get back to my normal speed. But every time, for some reason, Mikey Bzzzt is in the chat. He knows what I'm about to say.
He be cheating.
Every time I hit him with something, I'll pop him in the fucking back of the head with a red shell. Do a turn. Next thing you know, he's in front of me. I'm like, that legit made no sense. And I don't know how that's
That happens.
possible.
That
Yeah.
happens a couple of times. I'll hit Mike with something. I'm like, yo, how's he in front of me still? I was like, what's going
Yeah.
on?
Did
Just
you
pick
guys
what he
find?
picked.
Did you guys find any shortcuts?
I saw some, but Mike knew them all, and other people.
You've been watching
and,
online,
and
man.
other people,
He's been YouTubing that, man.
no, Mike's been playing this almost like every day. He's been grinding in this game. And there was some other people. Heavy Metal came through.
Oh,
He came through.
Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry about that. Heavy Metal came through.
He came through, and I think his boy came through, and they were pretty good. They were getting first place a lot.
Really?
And they knew some of the shortcuts. I'm just too stubborn. I don't play the game. I play it when we play it, and I just have fun with it. But no, so it was a good time. It was definitely a good time.
What about?
When it comes to like shortcuts and stuff, Mikey knows. But like when it comes to driving, nah, he ain't got that. He can't drive for shit.
So actual
Doesn't do the
actually
power
just
trip.
playing
Actual
them.
driving, Mike can't drive.
Oh, damn.
He knows shortcuts though. He knows little tricks.
He knows the shortcut.
Do they
Mikey
have
said
a-
you be cheating?
Do they have a team feature in Mario Kart?
I
8?
think there is.
I think there
I
is.
think there
I
is.
think there is.
Well, you have to be
yes.
like teams of two.
I don't know. There is a team feature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
think there is.
I never mess with it, but there is a team thing.
I'm curious.
Me too.
Damn, I own the game. I don't freaking know. I don't even know. They
That's
still
not
have
bad.
Damn, you own this shit.
I own the game and I don't even know. If
I'm
I,
borrowing
played-
Stikz.
that's how long I played.
Oh.
That's how much I played the game.
I've owned the game for like what? Almost
Since
over
it was, since it launched.
I've only played battle mode like a couple of times. Like I've not. I
Well, that's
played it-
battle mode. I played that, but
No, but like there's
don't know if
like,
there's, like, a legit-
teams in racing.
Yeah.
So, like
Yeah.
you could be on. We could
Yes.
all be on the same team at racing.
Yes.
see, that's cool.
But
Oh, there's team racing.
yeah, it's team racing.
So you could
I'd
be on the
never
same
even known
team,
that.
and then
But I
Yeah.
never.
I asked that because I was like, that would be a cool feature to add. But yeah,
Well.
I didn't want to sound stupid.
No, we don't. We never mess with it. Yeah, so I mean, that's news to us because we only play it like on that Sunday. No one else like. I
We
mean,
can do a whole-
Kev will act like he grinds, but I mean, his skills,
Nah.
skills are the same.
But,
But
We can do a whole podcast about
I
what we
grind.
think. What we think Mario Kart 9 will be.
Team
Oh.
battle,
Oh,
like
Yeah.
a multiverses. But
it would have to be. They would have to bring back the double dash shit where you have the 2-player.
Mm.
Because I think
Mm.
People
I
been
didn't,
asking for that, man.
I haven't.
Yeah, they
I
have.
didn't play. I didn't play double dash back then.
Bizarre
play
will
that either.
swear by it. I swear by Double Dash. It was great because
Yeah.
every character had their own item, a special item that
Yeah, they
only
did.
they can do.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Really?
It's kind of
It's like a special move.
It's
No,
like,
it's
like
like
the
a
giant.
special-
Was it the giant shell or the giant banana?
somebody, yeah, like
Pause.
Donkey Kong threw a
Donkey
giant.
Kong.
No, I did like Mario
Banana.
Luigi with each. They would throw like a fireball, but it would be like a spread
Bigger
out
one.
fireball going across the whole freaking road in front of them.
That'd be a cool option to bring back.
You know what's hilarious? This stream though, we were like, "Yo, they never fucking put on the new races. It's always the same." They put on the new races, dude. I was failing miserably.
You didn't know any of them.
I know where. Look at this. Look, where am I going? I don't know where I'm going. Dude, it's like I hate this race more than anything. I've been on it a few times. It just the turns. It's so
That's funny,
sharp.
though.
Sometimes
Yeah.
you don't. Yeah, it doesn't stick with you, man.
Dude,
Oh, that's you.
I was getting wrecked.
Mikey B's, yeah, double links. That might be a good team. I'll do that. I'll do a double link.
Yeah, it sounds like a
double
circle
link
jerk.
A double link. Yeah, let's do that.
Oh man, tag team link.
I'll show you where all the shortcuts are.
Oh man.
Whatever it takes to
Follow
win.
me. Follow me. I'll tell you all the time.
Whatever,
Oh man.
whatever it takes to win.
I'll let me get that master sword.
That's a terrible imitation.
Guys,
Terrible.
guys, get the laughter out of your system, because this is gonna change.
Oh no, God, no!
We had a disastrous ending
Oh
of Aragami 2.
no!
You guys are doing good.
Stikz,
No.
Oh my God!
you missed the good one.
I saw the end.
Oh, you did?
I saw
Yo,
what
you know what's
happened.
Oh,
funny?
you watched it
Shout
where it
out
counted.
shout out to Captain Crunch, aka Mahmoud, our
Word.
friend who pops on the stream sometimes.
Word.
He said, "I saw the end of it."
Everybody
I said,
saw the
I
end
said,
of
you
it.
saw it. He's like, "I saw Al scream." I
Yeah,
said,
dude.
Yeah.
I don't think I screamed
Yeah.
that
The
loud
tragic
and
ending.
hard. man.
I felt so bad.
We were playing this mission.
So
I
defeated.
don't know why. It's the only mission in the entire game where you if you get caught with stealth, the mission's over.
Right. If
And,
That's tough.
and if you kill someone, the mission's over. So
Right.
you have to knock him out or put him to sleep throughout the entire shit.
which we weren't doing in the beginning. We were just trying to.
We're just
we're
trying to avoid
get
them
through
and
without.
put them to sleep. But we didn't knock him out though.
No, we never knocked
But
them
when we
out.
figured that out, we started doing good. I'm like, all right, cool. And then we finally got to the end part. I said, yo,
was
there's
tough.
3 left. I
That
said,
was tough.
I'm going to pop up behind here. Al, you go over here. Turbo, you get the guy who's walking. Boom, one guy knocked out. Boom, second guy knocked out. Turbo said, nah, I'm going to kill this motherfucker. Kills the guy, whole mission's over. I said, damn.
Bro, that was so. I was so defeated.
It
Dude.
was
I was like,
I
I
said,
can't. I don't
damn.
have any. I'm done. I'm done.
I said, damn, that's the end of the stream, y'all.
I was, yeah, I was
Like,
done,
that's it.
dude.
That's it.
I was
Kinda
mentally
figured
drained.
That's what
bro.
happened.
Oh my god, that was.
Because you hit the wrong button
I hit
on the
wrong
last
button.
guy.
I was thinking about the plan. I was like, okay, it was a perfectly executed
Bro.
plan to it right at the end.
That's
and I'm
terrible.
like, no, I hit the fucking.
And he was the
X
last.
instead of Y. I
You were
was
the
like,
last
no.
person to make that move too, because we knocked
Yep.
out. We put to sleep the other
Yep.
2 enemies.
Yep.
Lord
And then that was
Zababa,
it.
Lord Zababa said Bill Cosby would be great at Origami too.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
You gotta put him to sleep with the quaalude and put him to drink and thinking they wake up thinking and doing
And canceled. Let me start. There you go.
That's what he would do, man.
Quaalude darts. Like they never get up.
A quaalude.
Damn, man.
They're gone for the whole state.
Damn.
quaalude dart.
You gotta catch the ninja at a bar.
Well, the
That's the only way
Aragami
to
2. No, actually.
Oh, can you turn my headphones up? I think they're off actually.
No, that's
Yeah, phone's off.
that's the old man hearing.
I hear you
starting
fine.
No,
but
they're good. Okay, I can hear
Better?
you. Yeah.
All right.
Because I couldn't. Y'all were muffled to me.
Hell yeah, the samurai.
If you want it louder, let me know.
Now we're good.
Samurai bun all day.
Dude, man. But yeah, what a.
That
we
was
were
a-
making progress, though. I
Yeah.
will say that. We did make progress.
We ran through the
four missions.
and then we got to the stealth bullshit.
Right.
They got nearing the end yet.
We are at
What?
the end of chapter 5. There are 9 chapters.
Jesus.
But
No, but the
but
ninth
there's-
chapter is one mission.
yeah, there's like each. I think next one's like 3 or 4.
Right,
Like
there's-
they're pretty
yeah.
quick. The
Yeah.
rest of them are pretty quick.
The longest one was, I think, was
One was like 6 or 7 or
I
some
think
shit like
the
that.
second chapter
Yeah.
was like insane.
Yeah,
Like
I was,
seven,
that was foul.
7
but
or 8
we'll
missions.
go through it quick.
It's a great game though. Like
Yeah.
it's
The
a
last mission
really
was like
great ninja
the
game.
knockout one.
Oh yeah.
You would
If
think
we
that
were-
would be the last.
If we were playing some bullshit, we would have stopped a long time.
Oh,
ago. But this
yeah,
is
yeah.
extremely fun every time we play.
Yeah.
Well, it's a 3-player Tenchu.
Yeah.
It legit is.
How
It
can
is.
you not fuck with a 3-player Tenchu?
And it was slept on.
Yeah, for real.
No
and they
love.
went out. They went out of business, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the last game.
Ah.
Lynch works.
I wish some like the developers from there went somewhere else to find work, and they could
Yeah.
come out with something like a Tenchu or
Tenchu.
this or this again.
A Tenchu remaster or a new Tenchu.
Or it could be an Aragami 3. I don't give a fuck. This is the same shit except make it 4 players this time.
Right.
Who used to make it? From Software used to make it, right? Tenchu?
I
don't remember.
Oh,
Like the original
I
ones?
can look it up.
the original ones. I don't. That was from software.
Actually, the
Think
Ninja
so?
Turtles game, yeah,
Because,
bizarre. That'd be dope.
Sakurai was supposed to be a Tenchu, and they changed it. I think. So I think
Sekiro
I
feels
think
like
so?
a Tenchu type game too. It feels so good.
I never even played it.
Oh, it's a great
Yeah,
game.
I heard
Must
it's
have.
frustrating as a motherfucker.
I heard it was. I
I've-
heard it was
I've been
actually
making
not the
progress.
hardest. I heard
I-
it's not the hardest, but it's super hard.
They
so.
said it's yes. They said it's like the easiest from software game, but it's still hard.
still
It's
tough.
still
Developer
yeah.
acquires the name of the studio that developed
Developer inquire within.
the original
Of the original
Tenchu. Yeah.
What's it called?
Acquire.
Developer.
Acquire.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you meant we have
Developer acquires the name.
To, okay.
Okay.
I thought we had
And
to
then
acquire
was
the
it
name.
later?
Or acquire. I'm sorry.
I think they acquired.
It's
you
a
know.
Japanese developer. I'm sorry.
Yo,
It's
I
a-
love how Kev's joke got cut off twice. I
It's
love
messed
it.
up.
That was
I tried
great.
to get
That
it.
I'm
was
not,
great.
I don't
love it.
acknowledge the guy.
I know that was
That's a-
perfect
just-
because the way you were talking, it stopped him every time he tried to
I
tell
thought
the
we
joke.
No,
had
it's
to
I'm
acquire the
sorry.
name.
I read that wrong. It's a
Again.
Japanese It's a Japanese developer. I read that wrong.
Turbo should have said. I guess
name
they
of the
acquired
developer's
them
called-
later. Then that's what you should have said.
Say that again?
It took too long.
I have to get it.
All right, moving
They-
on. Moving on from that.
They were acquired though.
They were acquired. They were acquired. Oh, they were acquired.
They
was
were
acquired.
It was foreshadowing.
We gotta move on
I
from
get
that.
it. Foreshadow. I get it. It's
Oh,
ninja.
we
gotta-
It's
we gotta
ninja
move
talk.
on.
Because it's a
Ninja
ninja
talk,
game.
yeah,
There
yeah.
you go.
Foreshadow.
Hey.
This is
Aragami.
tons of jokes.
All right. Next.
Too many puns, man. Too many.
All right.
puns.
Let me talk about what I played, y'all.
We have 0
Let's
followers
move on,
right
man.
now. 0
Yeah, yeah.
Now
Before
we're
everybody
building-
leaves.
We're building again. We're building again.
Before everyone leaves. Anyway, I actually completed a game today. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Well, not today, but I completed a game this week. It's called Bzzzt. Bzzzt.
Wait, can you spell that?
Bzzzt.
I wanna-
Bzzzt.
Oh, there you go.
Bzzzt.
Okay.
Bzzzt.
Three
gonna-
Z's?
I thought it was just Z's. I would have never
It's-
found it.
This game was addictive. It's I beat this in one sitting.
I've seen this.
About an hour and a half it took me to get through this, and it's super
Platformer?
fun. It's a puzzle platformer. Yeah, not really puzzle, but mostly platformer.
Also, Choc would love this.
Choc
It's
would
like
love this.
yeah, Choc would love this
Platform.
game.
Platform puzzle.
It's
game.
like a Celeste-ish esque.
precision,
similar.
precision jumps.
Yeah,
Okay.
Super Meat Boy, Celeste, like one of those tough games. But
Is it single screen?
yeah,
Actually,
no,
no.
it's not single screen.
Okay.
It's like stages.
Yeah, look at those people.
Yeah, no, it's really good, man. The dialogue is funny.
I like the
Um,
animation on everything.
The thing that took me by surprise was the music. This
Oh, it's good?
soundtrack is freaking awesome. It's on the level of like, what is it, Cyber Shadow?
No way.
Similar. And each track is, and it just, oof,
Nah,
It's
I refuse,
awesome.
I refuse to believe it.
it's dope. No, it's
too
good.
Can't be that good.
It's good, man. It's good. It's such
I
a
gotta check it out.
campy little game, man. But yeah, very fun.
Yeah,
I
that reminds
recommend
me.
y'all play it, man.
Y'all gotta fuck with that. Bzzzt.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
It looks good.
It's good. No, it's good.
It looks good. Not bad.
And I just found out today, I'm at the end of this. Almost finished it.
Oh, you
Animal
started it?
Well.
Oh, you did play it. Okay.
Animal Well. Yeah, I started it.
How dope is that?
It is freaking dope.
It's freaking crazy.
Yeah. No, I like, you know what I like about it?
It's weird.
The puzzles are not,
They're weird.
well, they're weird puzzles,
They're
but
unconventional puzzles.
the game itself, they don't tell you anything.
No.
You have to figure out what the hell is going on. And it's kind of like it's a unique game in that it's like a Metroidvania. And a Metroidvania, but instead of like attacking, it's like a puzzle Metroidvania.
This is a game you guys
It's
talked about
unique.
before.
This game is
Yeah.
awesome.
It's really good, man.
But you
It's
don't
really good.
realize, you look at the map and you're like, I got an item. What
Right.
can this item do?
Right.
And then you learn where to go. because
Yeah.
of it.
What the fuck kind of
Dude,
evil
it's-
shit is that?
it's-
It's an evil ass cat.
Yeah, no, they don't tell you anything. So something will kill you. You don't know what kills you. You don't know what, but then you figure it out. It's dope though,
It's a
man.
freaky looking game, dude.
It's an awesome game.
What the
Um,
hell room is that?
Drugs.
I got stuck maybe twice,
Oh,
but
yeah.
most of it is like just finding out where to go.
But there's different ways to do it, too. You don't have to do it a
That's
certain
I
way.
was gonna say. That's right. I forgot I was gonna say this. What a sign of a good puzzle game is when you have more than one way to solve a puzzle. When it's tough, like when it's only one way to solve it, and there's like a million different things,
Yeah.
that sucks. It's not
Yeah.
fun. It's frustrating because you're like, what the
I did
hell?
things completely different. I saw people, I was like, what the hell are you doing here?
Right.
And I was like, nope, that's not what I
Yeah.
did.
Even if you watch somebody's walkthrough, it's
Yeah.
not one person's gonna play this game the same way. Everybody's
More
gonna
than
play
one
different.
way to solve a puzzle. That sounds like Tears of the Kingdom. Sounds like Tears of the
Man,
Kingdom.
get out.
Kev's like, don't make me go back.
Oh
Now-
boy.
Don't make me go back.
No, it's
He
it's
starts
awesome,
shaking.
man.
He starts shaking.
I got one ending. There's more, though.
No, dude, there's
more.
actually if people are still finding secrets in the
There's-
game
There's more.
that they didn't even fucking.
I ran credits. That's all I'll
Okay.
say.
Interesting.
I got to go back to it, though.
Interesting.
Because I was like, oh, wait, there's a lot more. It's messed up.
Animal. Well,
Yeah, no, some of the stuff I solved by accident, like complete accident, just trying out the items,
Mm.
and I was like, oh
Some of
shit,
that
that
stuff is
worked.
tough. Some of that stuff is tough.
Oh yeah, no, the timing because
That's
you have
stupid.
to. It's also platforming, so you have to like time certain jumps.
Dude, that ghost dog is not fun.
Oh no,
that's the
No,
tough part.
man.
Tough part.
Ghost dog.
but had a really good time with it, man. Hopefully I get through that game this week.
Mm.
But I'll speak for Choc. Fighter Fridays. Oh yeah, actually, yeah.
Oh, you got his ass whooped?
Oh no, he played Dan. That was the only person who popped in. Oh, heavy
Oh,
metal.
Heavy
Heavy
Metal's
metal
in
in the chat.
That's right.
I knew it was coming. I knew. going
What's
on?
good, everybody?
No, that was the only match. It was just him and Dan for 2 hours.
Really?
fighting.
Really?
Yeah. And
I
Dan-
didn't even watch
And
this,
Dan just
yeah.
beat his ass for 2 hours. Damn, that's a
Yeah,
nightmare.
it's
So he just got his ass
Beat
whipped.
for
Oh,
2
it's just
hours.
one-on-one, though.
1-on-1. No one else
Wow.
came through. He's like, I think
Wow.
I gotta retire Smash Bros. Man.
no, not at all.
It was just a rough week. That's all.
I would if I wasn't on vacation, I would have freaking jumped in there.
Now
and I
that's-
would have ended Dan's reign. Shout out to Dan.
Chalk got beat so bad he went on vacation.
I would have done the same.
He said, "Fuck this."
He left the
I'm outta here."
podcast, man. He said,
He
"Yo,
took
I ain't played this."
vacation. Jesus, man.
I've been looking to return back to Smash Brothers. I kind of miss it. So
Yeah.
Wow.
I gotta get better at that, but it's been a while.
Hell yeah, man.
But One Punch Man was
Holla,
whipping
holla.
his
I can
ass.
never stop playing Smash. I can never stop playing. Always has to.
I gotta
do.
get my Sephiroth amiibo. He's
Yeah.
the only
Good
one
luck.
missing here.
Good luck with that.
Oh, you got.
Ooh.
Dude, it's on Amazon. It's right there.
Oh, did you get Elite? You got Elite with stuff?
You ain't buying.
Yeah, I got Elite
Oh,
way
okay.
back.
Oh,
Remember,
well,
it took
okay.
me 800 matches. Remember, I was getting murdered.
Yeah, that was
Yo,
embarrassing.
yo, bro.
He went bowling.
Yo.
Dude,
All right, man.
He picks the meat. Dan picks the meat characters, and
Yeah.
I hate all of them. And he's good with them.
Yeah,
He's
no,
good with them, and I
Is
hate
that the
them.
same dude who picks the Mega Man guy?
Yeah, he picks
Yes,
the gunner. He
yes,
picks the gunner, yeah.
the gun
Yeah,
meat. Yeah,
yeah,
and he
yeah.
does the kung fu
I
meat.
had some sweet
Ugh.
freaking knockouts on Dan the last time.
No, when you
It
kill
was-
Dan, you're like,
it-
yes, die, die.
got-
You get angry.
I get some good
Aren't the
ones
meat
on
characters cheap though?
Yeah.
them.
kind of.
They are. Well,
They're like a
Spammy.
mix of a whole bunch of stuff. Right?
they're a mix of a whole bunch of stuff. So it's
A
just
whole
like,
bunch of cheese.
But when you fight them, I know, when you know their moves and you get used to Dan. I fought Dan. I've been fighting Dan for a long time. So it's like I
He
know
has this thing that he does. He
He-
does. You get used to.
he uses the barrier. He gets the barrier up when you're trying to reflect your shot and stuff like that, and you hit him. He's
He's
just-
crafty.
Yeah, he's
he's
very,
very
crafty.
crafty.
Very crafty with him. You know.
Okay.
But
all
he,
right. All right.
he plays like a lot of gunners play. So he's lethal. Choc, I'll avenge you. Next time.
2 hours of
The
getting
L.
whooped.
That's crazy.
This is,
Wow.
he's chilling now.
No, this this is why Choc is good at fighting games. Though he has that resilience.
He doesn't quit.
He doesn't quit.
Yeah,
Right.
you don't. You
He
quit.
doesn't-
That's
he
when you
doesn't quit.
stink.
He
I've
doesn't
seen
quit.
some early cutoff times.
Some early cutoff
I was
time.
like, oh, you only played for an hour today? Yeah, don't worry about it.
It's a rough
getting
day
your
today.
ass
It's a
whooped.
rough day today.
They
Hey,
force you
hour-
to end the stream.
Hour
Like-
is good. An
I'm
hour
like,
is
why you
good,
play
though.
that game for an hour?
like, oh,
Well, the
shit,
thing is, when you do one, I'm surprised he did two, because if you're doing
Mm.
one-on-one with
Yeah,
one
yeah,
person,
that's
that's
rough.
I
you
can't
get
do
smash
that.
fatigue, because like you play too much of that game, and then, you start getting like punch drunk.
Well, he
You
likes
know?
playing the best out of 5 anyway, so that's like 5 fights.
No, that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah, Street Fighter 6, it's the best out of 5. Yeah,
It's
I think
such
it's
a
it's
long
like
match,
it's
man.
it's
That's why when I see you fight, I'm like, oh, I'm never fighting this guy.
it's like, it takes a while. It takes a while to get out of it. And it's like, okay, cool. Then that,
But that's how you get better, though.
that's true.
How you get better.
I only do that Fighter Fridays. Like when I play online, I'm not rematching nobody. I'm sorry right now. If you see me online Street Fighter, it's the same thing with Smash. It's the same thing. No, 1v1s in multiverses. One match. That's it.
But
I'm
the thing
not
is,
rematch.
Actually, to kind of add to that, there's certain types of people I will rematch. Like for
Oh,
example,
but it's a good fight.
like remember you saw me fight
saw.
that Agent Smith.
yeah.
But he was getting the upper hand. I probably beat him once or twice. I
well, you
think
can
maybe
tell
once.
if you're learning a
But
character,
he was
or-
good.
Mhm.
or if they're just spamming. Though. You
Yeah,
can tell.
it was a good fight, and I said I'm only gonna get better by keep fighting this guy.
Mm.
Mhm.
But he wasn't spamming. He was just good,
Those I might do. Yeah.
and
if
I will keep
lose.
rematching him because I'm like I feel like I'm getting better by fighting him, even though he's whooping my ass. I'm like, but if someone's just doing the Bugs Bunny boom boom boom, no. If I beat you, you're gone. Get the fuck away from me.
All right, I gotta take that back. Yes, those type of fighters in any of those games, I will rematch. I'm like, you know what? I'm like, if he beat me and it was close, and I'm like, you know what? This is like a learning experience. I'll do that.
They gave me a rematch. I'll give you a rematch if I get the upper hand.
Yeah.
That's only. It's like a
No, I don't know.
honorable.
I don't know if I'll give him a rematch if I beat them, but I'll definitely rematch if they beat
Wow.
Kevin's, we call him
Scumbag.
Yeah, exactly.
me. I
Call him
can't
Close
promise.
match.
I
Close match. I'm
can't
out.
promise.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's,
You hear that alert?
I'll rematch.
It's a
I'll
scumbag
rematch you,
alert.
And then if I beat you, you might not get the rematch. We'll see. Well, if it was tiring, like if it was a tiring match and I barely beat you, I'm like, I'm too fatigued. You might beat me. No rematch.
Wow.
Bizarre. Gotta get beat good to feel good.
Yo, man.
No
that's not what he
pause.
said.
No pause.
That's not what he said.
Yo.
That's not what he said.
Yo.
You see how I flipped that to something disturbing?
Well,
That's what he said.
so this is the scumbag alert from now on.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's Turbo.
Yep.
Hey, it
There
is
we
what
go.
it is.
That's
a
your
dirtbag.
introduction.
Turbo's a dirtbag.
It's like we got Turbo.
He is a dirtbag, I'm telling you.
Oh, damn.
That was everybody's Android notification
Speaking of Turbo.
when it first
Am I
came out.
next?
Yes, sir. Yes, you are.
Okay.
So you played a little bit of, what
Don't-
was it?
I'm gonna first get this game out of the way that I didn't even tell you. Don't put footage of it, because you put
Oh.
footage of it last week. Dragon Ball DLC 6 done.
Oh, good. I'm
Yeah,
tired of
that's
putting
that's done.
footage.
Yeah,
I'm
it was like,
tired of putting
no,
it
it's
anyway.
like y'all need to. It's done.
Oh,
All the
Kakarot?
DLC is great. Yeah, great DLC. you
Worth
know.
it?
It was. Yeah, it was worth it. It was like $13 or something. It wasn't that much money, and I was like,
It's
okay.
more than the game itself.
Shit.
They be having some sales
Probably
on
now,
it.
right?
They be
Now?
having some
Yeah.
sales
Yeah, about to
on
say
it.
now.
Yeah.
That's
I don't know if
probably
it's ever
accurate.
dropped that low. Like
No, I
that's
told you it was
Dragon
like
Ball
30. I
Fighter
think
Z.
it was. No, I'm saying I think it was $30 with the DLC. So
Oh, when I
Super
first got it, it was on sale for $35 without the DLC. When I first got it on Switch, that was the
Yeah.
first sale it ever went. But then it
oh, you're
probably
playing it on Switch?
yeah, I'm playing on Switch.
Dragon Ball Fighter Z, that
Surprisingly.
shit's like $10.
Kakarot on
I got
Switch?
it for $10. I don't even
Yeah,
play it.
Oh, no,
Kakarot
that's
is
like
on
$7.99.
and Kakarot runs good on Switch. So I know they got the 60 frames and stuff like that. And I
I'm
do think
surprised.
about
I'm
it.
just surprised you're playing on it.
60
No.
frames.
Word.
It's true. It's true. No, it is. It's because it's portable. It's portable.
Whatever.
But that's all I'm going to say about Kakarot. Yeah, I recommend the DLC. Great if you're a Dragon Ball fan.
New game is coming
Um,
soon.
But let me see. What games did I say? Oh, yeah, let's talk about this one. Nintendo Switch Sports.
Oh, you went back
Still,
to
you're
that?
still playing that.
Yes, I went back to this. Because, yeah, basketball just came out. And I
How
played
is
that
it?
shit. It's actually pretty good. I like it.
Is
How do
it
you
better
dribble?
than the Wii basketball?
Yo, I didn't know you can dunk.
Yo,
I just didn't dunk.
dude.
I have not dunked yet.
You
That's
just
crazy.
watched this trailer and just realized
I
that.
just realized you could dunk. That's crazy. Oh,
That's
Wow.
pretty ill.
I did not know you could dunk. That's insane.
Wow.
No, yes. Bizarre stuff. Why am I playing Kakarot on Switch? You know, it's because it was portable. It was that's the reason why. But I still
Yo, that
Convenience.
vertical though. You saw
I
that
might double
jump?
dip though. I really might. But no, basketball is good. This is the thing that Nintendo Switch Sports. Not enough people talk about this because I know that the Wii Sports Resort. You think that's the same thing? There are only two games that came across, but bowling. and tennis,
Yeah.
Right.
and golf.
Right.
All the other games are new.
Where's
I
archery,
miss
though?
archery.
no
Yes,
archery.
I was gonna
Archery was
say
dope.
archery was my
Archery was dope.
favorite.
I love archery.
If they announced that shit, I would buy it.
It was ill.
Day
I don't
one.
think it's
Archery was
precise
awesome.
enough though.
That was
That was
fun.
no
It was like,
archery. Archery.
It felt like
was
it though.
ill.
It felt like you were actually doing it.
No, archery was ill, and
And then I tried archery in real life. It is not the same.
Hell no, man.
Not the same.
You got to use muscles and.
yeah. You gotta do some like actual aiming and stuff.
no man.
No, it's
But
not.
I almost killed a person. Nah.
Oh, damn. What the fuck?
Are you serious? No, did you? Did you
No,
almost go?
no.
I
Put
was
a
about to
put
say,
an
I was
apple
just
on his
missed
head
the-
and
just
you
missed the
aim
target.
for it. And
Just don't stand near the
Blindfold.
target.
yeah.
Don't stand near the target.
Stay,
like
stay
blindfolded
still. Stay still.
Nah, I
got this.
I tried in Japan. I felt embarrassed.
Oh, you did the
did.
Japanese archery.
Yeah, and I felt embarrassed. I couldn't even hit the target.
Really?
And I was trying to. I was like, yo, I got this.
Well, no.
I
No.
was like, why'd it go
Oh.
so far over there?
Well, did the arrow at least leave the bow?
It left, yes.
Okay, so
It-
that's
it was
good.
It
terrible.
just went 1 foot.
Whack. It was whack, man. Waste of money.
Damn.
No, but I think volleyball is great. Is a great freak. The way they did volleyball, man.
Volleyball's good?
Volleyball is
Is that
awesome.
Really?
Super Spike V-ball?
It reminds me of Super Spike
Really?
Ball. Yeah.
I miss Super Spike V-Ball, by
It's
the
like
way.
a motion.
dope.
It's like a motion. Super Spike volleyball. It feels just like it. My daughter loves it. She brought it up when I went on vacation. She played with a couple of kids. They
That's
were
cool.
loving it.
That's awesome.
Volleyball was like the star. They were loving volleyball.
Look at Nintendo bringing kids together
But
no,
and
why
ripping
don't
off
they-
adults.
Why don't they make an NBA Jam like with the motion?
with the motion stuff, like they should do that. They could actually do it with
Oh,
the
do it with their
the
basketball.
way they have it right
Oh,
now.
this-
They can
so
actually
this
do
is
it.
a volleyball?
This is the volleyball. Like the way you spike and the motion controls. It's like it works with one controller, and you can move your guy with the analog. It's like it's
That's
really
pretty cool.
intuitive.
Hmm,
Really
that's pretty
intuitive. And they give you like if you hit the ball with the right timing, it builds up the ball so you can get more powerful spike. It's
But is it like that
And
on
the-
live?
And the and it's responsive too?
very responsive.
Really?
Very, very, very responsive.
Can you spike it on a baby?
Damn, man, what the hell?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, man. I like spiking on people who was like mad small when I was in the gym. Like,
But no,
It's got
soccer's
dark, man. What the hell?
Soccer-
sorry, man. Sorry. It's a beer. It's a
Soccer
beer.
is soccer is
problems.
good with the leg strap. Use the leg strap and stuff like that, and you go like this, your arms to run faster. It's like it's really really cool. Really well.
And
Basketball.
nobody talks about
You go like
that game
this
at all.
you go like this to dribble. You go like this with your arms and you dribble. You know, and you
That should be
steal.
tiring as hell.
No, it's okay. You don't run. You just go like this. You know, and it's a very simple motion, and it's like whatever. And then
But they act like sports didn't come out for that system.
no, it's
I don't know.
They don't push it because like
Golf
the,
was
Wii-
ill,
the
too.
Wii that was like everything was motion control. So
Yeah.
they were like, this is our fucking thing.
Is it just as good though? The
Yes.
motion control?
It's just as good. Yeah.
Really?
It's I think the motion
Really?
control. Yeah. It's just
Well,
Even
I
with the
could-
motion plus,
it has
it's not
built in.
better than the motion plus.
It's built in.
On that little ass thing.
Yes, it's built in.
Nintendo hire this man.
Remember-
He's promoting for your game. He
the
actually genuinely
original-
likes it.
No, the original Wii remote did motion on a vertical and horizontal axis. That was it. You know,
So this
but
is better.
this is
Well-
the Motion Plus was all all
Yeah.
8 points and stuff like that. This is the Motion Plus. It's just a smaller thing.
thought it
but
was
just as
like-
I could
less-
understand that because fitness boxing
Mhm.
is very responsive, and it actually, I don't even know how it can even register like the punches. It knows.
Hold the game.
Hold the game.
hold
Hold
the game.
the game.
Yeah, it's
What's
like
good? What's
oh, yeah.
I gotta open up Wii Fit.
oh,
I gotta actually open that game up once.
Damn.
That
no,
has
keep it
that has the
sealed,
leg
man.
Thing.
dude, no, We Fit You was the best one. That was great. That was a great
Actually, no.
game.
What's the one I have?
Ring
The one-
Fit.
Ring Fit. I have Ring Fit.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
Ring
said-
Fit.
Yes,
Yeah, I never
yes.
played that. Never played.
Dude, I
Ring
bought
Fit.
that during the pandemic.
You have that. Let me play
I
that.
have it.
Yeah, you give me that. You ain't got.
You don't need it. I need
Ring
it.
Fit.
It's like motherfucker, you ain't using.
I need
It's
it.
like no. Hope you got a point. It when it released, it did not have golf. It didn't have basketball, and it didn't have full motion.
It didn't have bowling at first, right?
No,
that wasn't
It had
first.
bowling. It had bowling. It
I
was
would
part
I
of
would
it.
mess
It
with the
looked
golf. The golf seemed like
Golf
it'd be
looked
pretty-
fun.
No, golf is good.
Yeah.
Golf is
I'd
really
mess
good.
with golf.
That was another one. That was,
They need to let you be Mario though, not a me.
Yeah, true.
He needs to be in there.
Yeah, man.
they should put Nintendo characters in that game. I don't know why.
Why
they do it.
why aren't they?
Yeah, that's a weird.
That's a
thing.
weird
Because they
one.
have their own sports franchise.
That's true.
We're away
Actually,
from
no.
this stuff.
They didn't get the
even like-
basketball one either. I'm surprised.
But they got badminton. That's a new game that's in there, which is like tennis,
It's
but
tennis.
it's different though.
I know
It's like,
badminton is better than tennis.
No, it's like
I like it.
no,
better.
and Zuri's actually pretty devastating at that game.
They're pretty.
She beat me.
devastating.
She beat me in Grace. Yeah.
Your daughter.
She beat me-
Really?
Yeah, she
Your
beat me in
daughter's
Grace.
that good.
You're
huh?
turning
It's
into
that
a
good.
monster in video games.
She was like, I'm like, whoa, you beat me fair and square. I was like, she's like,
Turbo's like, I was actually trying.
Oh, it was.
She's like, I'm starting to feel like shit right now.
I was like,
Yo, she starts beating you in Smash Brothers. I'd be like, yo, you better
Yeah.
return the game or just
Yeah.
stop.
that's gonna be a problem. But what's another game that was in there? Oh, yeah, the sword fighting. I forgot what they called it. They call it something.
Oh.
Fencing.
I thought you were gonna go to the next game you played.
It's good. No, I'll go with that. But get the I'm telling you, they never. This is the thing. This game.
They
never
don't
go-
hype it up. They just bought it out.
They
and
never
just
go
left
on sale. It never goes on sale. It's always $40. But
1-2 Switch is still.
Isn't it only
Yo,
digital?
don't even talk about 1-2 Switch. It's biggest ripoff
Yeah.
in video game
it is still the
history.
same price.
$50. Right?
Rip-off.
Same price
The
still.
Rip-off.
they don't.
7
play.
years later. 8
I
years.
mean-
I'm sorry. 8 years later.
Rip off.
Same price.
Yo.
Sport, they should allow you to download that for free.
That's
For free.
insane.
That should have been a pack-in
Dude,
game.
that
man.
is a rip-off.
That
I
should've
said
been
that from
free.
the
Then they said
release.
no, they don't want anyone to play this.
right. Right.
Didn't they come out with a sequel like last year?
Yeah, they did. I think
And
they
they
did.
didn't even.
They
It was
did?
a quiet release too. Yes,
Well,
it was like
very
it was
quiet
like
because
a
I didn't
whole-
know.
like a group of people can do it.
Right.
That's called
It was-
robbery. Let's try to
Jesus.
steal
Yeah, it
your
was.
money.
They didn't even let people talk about it.
Terrible.
Shouldn't. Should
Now,
be $10.
It was a tech demo.
They tweeted it. They tweeted out. They said, "Here you go." And then some people was like, "Word, let's try this out."
Freaking
Got a
tech
few
demo.
views. It was gone.
Ah.
Tech demo.
Nah, but
Hope said they bought Marvel vs. Capcom 2 tourney to on Saturday. at the
Long Island Retro Gaming.
Retro.
Oh,
Nice.
Long Island.
Everybody's
Hey.
getting hyped about Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Yep.
I'm glad. That's good. That's good.
That's pretty cool. Second game, let's see what I play. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2.
How'd you like it?
Kev, are you converting over?
How'd you like it?
I want to play it some more. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I played. This another game I played with my daughter as well. She was liking it a lot because she played
It's,
multiverse.
Oh, look at those characters. Of course she would like those.
It's on Game
Pros
Pass.
pros and cons.
Pros and cons. Okay. The pros, it feels good, and it's very customizable.
Really?
Very, very, very customizable. The way that you can make like
Is that Garfield?
It's kind of like Smash Ultimate, how you can set your rules up. Like, okay, cool, I want 3 stocks. I want it to last for 10 minutes. I want to use both stages, morph into another one. You could turn off hazards. You could put team on. You could do the difficulty and stuff like that. It was
It's like old school Smash stuff.
very good. Yeah, very good presentation. It seems a little. I felt it was a little tad slower than Multiversus is now. A
Really?
little-
That's
Slower?
a con?
I felt it was a little.
It looks slower.
a tad, not that much. It's not slow, but
What
it's,
about combos?
It looks like a brawl.
combos were good. Yeah, no combos. Yeah, it felt, and that was also a thing. Not just too slow. It felt a little floaty.
Yeah, it looks like
it's
it looks
a
like
little-
brawl. I could tell.
It's a
Brawl.
little floatier than the other games.
But I
definitely.
liked brawl, so I mean, a lot
And they
of
got
people
the
did.
Avatar in there, don't they?
Yes, the Avatar. Yeah, I played as Korra. And I played as Raphael, of course.
Of course.
Oh,
I
the
played
turtles in there. What is
No.
Are all the turtles in yet?
No.
It's just the other
Two and one, and two was in
Wow.
two.
Okay,
that
here
makes
we go.
no
That's
fucking
stupid.
sense.
Okay.
No
I
fucking
didn't.
sense.
Shirley was in the first. I didn't see him yet, so I guess I don't. Maybe they're making him or bringing him in later.
Michelangelo and Leonardo and Shredder were in one.
Yeah.
Donatello and Raphael are in two. And April?
April's
April
in,
is,
and
right?
Rocksteady's available.
Oh, Roxanne looks good.
Yeah,
looks good,
you have to
actually.
pay
That's
for him
so
now, right now.
weird.
Yeah, it is very, very weird that they're not.
Yo, what
guess
is
they-
what is this going on right now? Hold on.
So-
There was a special move about
There
to
is
happen.
there was a special move you built up with a gauge. I haven't figured that out yet.
Look at this.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this thing right
That's
here.
freaking cool
It looks. Those are cool. It was done on me, but I've not.
though.
I've not activated yet.
Yo, that's
He
hilarious.
said I can't get the gun to work. I'm gonna throw
Mr.
it at him.
Krabs, bro. Mr. Krabs.
So
what
that's like
happened?
the smash move.
That's what you call
Yo,
that.
what up? The female. What was that?
666.
666. The
What's going
devil.
on? What's going on?
The devil is here.
Nah,
What up?
it's
What
just
up? What up?
numbers, it's just
The
numbers.
let's see.
Sorry.
I guess one con already is that it seems like you know how most of these platform fighters they have 2 attack buttons. They got special and weak, right?
Right.
This game's got like 3. I located the weak, I located the special, and then there was another one, which I guess is the strong. And,
grab?
and you do a
It's like grab.
I haven't performed. No, it wasn't a grab. It was definitely a regular attack. It was an attack.
Yeah.
I'm doing like side strikes with one attack button, and I'm doing side strikes with the other one. I'm like, which one? I'm like, I guess it's a weak and a strong. I haven't looked at the button layout to see what it's
Special
called,
button.
but no, there's a special, a weak and a strong. That's what it feels. And there's one jump button. There's blocks like Smash, so it's not like dodging like straight up dodging like Multiverses.
Well, it's on Game Pass now, so everybody can try it out.
It feels good. The hits are hard. It felt like let's say I guess the hits felt more Smash Ultimate than it did like a Multiverses.
It looked
Okay.
more like a smash.
Yeah, and it played good. It played good. I had fun with it, and
Now you never played the first one, right?
never played the first.
I heard the first one. I think
First one
they
needed some
had
help.
certain issues, and they said two. They said they fixed everything.
They
Wow.
rebuilt it. Like they almost like they said that they did a rebuilding, which is the reason why some characters aren't in it. I guess they're still probably building them and making DLC later. It doesn't make sense.
They're
like-
not adding anything.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
Yo, the
Been out.
straight up negativity. Yo.
It's been out for a
Hey,
while.
hey,
Yo, you gotta give
With
Jay
the Game
credit.
Pass, man.
You gotta give Jay credit. He's
trying to get
consistently
paid.
negative
They're
on
trying to
every
get paid.
podcast.
You didn't buy it. Hopefully, it'll pick up some more people.
Is it
now.
one of those games that you're like, you know what, I want to learn how to play, or is it like it's got my interest but not that much interest?
It's like it doesn't hit me like Smash and Multiverses
Okay.
yet. You know, Multiverses as soon
You
as
gotta
I
have a
play it.
connection with the characters more.
That's the thing. It's like the only connection I have is Yeah.
Besides that, Jay needs a hug.
I do.
I agree. He needs
I
a
do.
couple of hugs.
Hove, I played it
Not
on
from them.
Xbox Series X. Yes, it was running very well, and it's not. It's yeah. I don't have a connection except for maybe Garfield. And
Wow.
Dude, I looked at the
Raphael.
cast. I looked at the cast. The only one I was gonna pick was
Ren and
Leonardo,
Stimpy.
and he's not even in the fucking game. So I said, "There's no reason for me to play the game. It's a bunch,
Yeah,
of,
Ren and Stimpy.
it's a bunch of fucking weird looking dickheads running around. I'm not gonna pick any of them."
no, Aang, the Avatar characters look cool.
They got the Invader.
I like Mr. Krabs, bro.
You know, it's like
SpongeBob.
yeah, they got
They got a bunch of people.
got some
There's
people
like
in
two
there.
cartoons on there I never
Listen,
saw.
yeah, Ren and Stimpy.
none of those on the screen right now do anything for me in terms of fighting. Look at these morons.
Nicktoons, their art went a
Like
little
I'm not
crazy.
gonna pick them and fight in the game.
They kind of
I like the fighting screen, though, man.
No, that looks good. That
fighting
looks good.
screen
The
is cool.
presentation is very,
Yeah.
No,
very
I
good.
The presentation it has a slick presentation.
Yeah,
Good
that's
for them.
cool
I
as
like
hell.
I like the presentation. It's
See, I
slick.
never
the
wish-
music also is good. It's got it's
And they added voices now.
yes.
Good for them, man.
Yes.
So
Good
they
for
did their
them.
thing. They did their thing.
It's
Good
got
for them.
personality. It's like they put good production in it. It's like the production values are very good. It's smooth. It plays good. It runs well.
Hey Arnold. Hey,
You
I
know.
never watched. I never even watched Hey Arnold.
I watched it.
I never.
It was good.
I'll tell you one thing. All those characters, I want to kill all those characters. I would love to kill every single one of them. Like that's. Give me like a guts character. I'll cut them all in half.
But I want to play it some more. I wanna see,
All right.
you know, that's,
I might try it. I might try it since I got Game Pass for a little bit now.
You
For a little
ain't
bit.
trying.
We'll talk about that later.
I like your short spurts of Game Pass.
We'll
It's
talk
hilarious.
about that later. I wasn't gonna.
Jay will
we'll
play
talk
that
about
for
later.
1 hour and be like, "It's all right."
Oh no, you know I'm not playing it for more than an hour. Come on. I want to play. I want to play as Avatar.
No, they're good characters actually.
Big
Korra
old
and
boobs.
Aang, yeah, they're good characters. Very good.
Stikz, what'd you play, man?
What did I play? You know what I played.
All right, moving on.
All right, let's go to the next. Stal, what'd you play, Mr.
Listen. You know I'm still playing Elden Ring. It's been all Elden Ring, all day.
It's just the boss left, right?
I had some other people I had to fight, like not main bosses, but there was some scattered around. I got basically, I think I got pretty much everybody, except for one guy in a mausoleum. There's one armored guy with a sword in a mausoleum, and he has no poise. So if you attack him, he's like, I'm just gonna swing at you. He doesn't get stunned at all, and he hits you twice, and you're dead. And I'm like, dude, this is cheap as hell. Mid hit, he's like, nah, get out of here.
Like, yo, I'm done.
Get out of here. And when I'm in the air, it doesn't even matter. I can't even touch
Yo,
it.
Jay, we need a short from you, like Sifu.
Listen, relax.
Come on, man. Just
It's
get
not
like
happening.
an hour of gameplay so we
this
can
is what
see
happened, right? I'm on the final boss, and I was like, I fought him, and I was like, "There's no way. There's no way the character I have now is even gonna touch this boss at all." So between those two guys that I can't beat, I had to go and respec my guy and change his stats completely. Now I'm a magician, and I have not played. I never played any of those games as a magician, so I'm gonna have to find out because that's the only way I'm beating the boss.
You change your whole build.
Yeah.
Build this for this dude.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, yeah. I still have the same sword, but I'm not really a swordsman anymore. I have magic, and I have to do some ill magic to get this boss out of the way. And then I can play some new stuff. But if I don't, I might have to just start playing some new shit.
Yeah, I feel like you got me.
But I don't want to leave it.
So
Listen,
you got
I
one
ran
more
through-
week? You got one more week?
Yeah,
All right.
definitely. Like, but I got to the boss in 30 hours. Like a lot of people was like, "Oh, I spent 10 hours." I didn't listen. They said it was a 30-hour DLC,
Right.
and I've heard people say they put 100 hours into it. I was like, "Dude, I got."
Because they keep dying, man.
Well, on the bosses, yeah, probably. I've heard
tough.
like 8-hour boss battles and stuff
Right.
like that.
We had a 3-hour boss battle in Unruly Heroes.
Yeah, that wasn't
forgot
even
that.
a FromSoft game.
Yeah, man, that shit's
But
crazy.
I've heard like multiple people say, "Oh, a 6-hour boss, 10-hour boss." The last boss took me a week, like, and they'll keep going in, and it's masochism. I swear, I'm not doing that. Listen, I got all that. I went through the entire map. I found a lot of stuff in 30 hours. Yeah, I did it all. But it's still considered one of my favorite games. I am so happy. Like whatever I felt during the first version of it
Mm-hmm.
is back in the DLC.
Oh, that's awesome.
And
That's
then
good.
some. Yeah, that magic has come back, and I would say it's about 60% of the original in size. For a
60%.
DLC.
That's a chunk. That's a chunk.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not
That's
even
a
50%.
For a DLC.
That's a
about
chunk.
60%.
They said it was a mini game, but it's
That's a chunk.
It's a
Everybody
it's,
says they should have
Jesus.
called it an expansion instead of a DLC because
Right.
it's another game.
it's
Right.
60 hours.
And they
Shit.
have different areas, and it's more vertical than
Mhm.
the other game completely because you can look down at a mountain and like, I can't. How do I get down there?
Oh,
By
really?
So you have to
jumping.
find out. Yeah, no, you're dead. No, you gotta. There's like, oh, I need to get there,
They probably had
but I
it.
don't know how to get there.
They probably had like this DLC was probably done when they were like working on the game.
Dude, the entire
And they
map,
probably had to
all
cut
of
it.
them are different.
Yeah,
They probably had to
had it
cut-
ready to go. Just
Yeah, they probably
work
had
out
to
some
cut.
kinks, and
They
they
were
were
like,
like, all right, here you go. We'll release it. Get
This
some
game
more
has
money.
this game has too much stuff. So
Smart,
let's cut some
smart.
stuff out.
But the things that they did that were different though, like there's particle effects on some areas. There's like more
Really?
greener areas because a lot of places look dark and stuff like that. There's some areas that look crazy, and they like have purple flowers everywhere, like in fields and all this stuff. There's like a beach coast with the ocean.
I hate that armor, by the way. What
I
the
know.
fuck?
I don't
armor?
know who's playing.
Looks like
this.
barnacles.
That's not me, by the way. Who's playing? it.
No,
That's
it's-
fucking awful.
But that armor is the dung armor, and I still have not beat
that's
that guy.
the
from
this
the first
person here
game.
playing.
It's funny. I actually looked up today because it was on the home screen on YouTube because we were talking about Berserk and the similarities.
Yes.
Someone had the Berserk build
Yes.
and where to find everything. And I said, for like maybe a brief second, I said, this could be playable for me. And for a brief second, I
you
said,
would like
Oh,
it.
Berserk
said-
armor.
You would like it.
I said,
You
I
would like
will
it because you all
eventually
play Blasphemous.
I said, no.
It's very similar, but in 3D.
I said like this.
Hmm.
No.
You
I said
saw
that's
it,
all
you
it
saw
took.
it. There was like 20,
But it looks good. It looks
there
good.
was 20
Yeah.
things. There was a video that said 20 things that Elden Ring is taken
He had like
from
the
Berserk.
cross. He had the crossbow. He had the sword. He had
Everything.
the cape. I was like,
There's bosses. There's armor in
I
there.
said, oh.
Everything. There's a lot of influence from Berserk in that
Interesting.
game.
Wow.
I was like, interesting.
I'm
But
looking
not
for
that armor. That armor is terrible.
I will
And-
play it eventually.
And we were talking about the other day. I said, how has Berserk never been a Metroidvania pixel art game? How has that never happened ever?
I don't know what they're doing with that.
How has that never happened?
No,
I'm surprised it's not like
That's
this.
insane.
make it like a
Considering he
Souls
had-
game.
Well, considering he had
How?
all the 3D games. Considering he had all the 3D games, I'm surprised it's not a game like.
I
like
just,
that.
I just
I'm
don't
surprised
know.
FromSoft didn't make a
2D
Berserk
or
game.
3D. I don't know how they didn't do it.
No.
Why hasn't FromSoft
Made
how
Berserk?
come they haven't made it?
With all the
Yeah, a
references and
Berserk
shit.
game.
Like,
yeah, just make a Berserk game. I'm
Hmm.
sure they'll love it.
and
They
it's
should
like,
make a blasphemous style.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Arc system works with the animation,
Or just add
and then make a.
add a Berserk
Guts with,
DLC to Elden Ring.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all you got to do. And it's in all of the games.
Do it a mod. That's all.
There's references in Bloodborne. There's references in Dark Souls. Always. There's always a Guts armor. And you know the armor of the guy you fought with the circular helmet and all that in the beginning?
Right.
It's always in the game.
What is a good Berserk game? There's actually the
There's like two of them,
the
at least.
Dreamcast one was dope, and the
I mean, that's age. Though.
I mean it's age, but still good. The one
Was that
for
Sword of the Berserk? What
What was the one?
Sort of the Berserk. That was the first game.
That was.
What was the
Dreamcast,
one
right?
that the Band of the
The
Hawk?
Dynasty Warriors.
That was
PS4?
Berserk and the Band of the Hawk.
There you go.
PS4.
That was great.
PS4.
That was
Yeah, the
good.
Dynasty Warriors type game. That one's actually really good.
If you want one, get that one.
Yeah,
Yep.
really fucking good.
brutal.
Very brutal.
Very
Which one is
brutal.
this?
It's like
This,
Berserk, Band of the
Berserk.
Hawk.
PS5. What the hell?
PS4.
PS4, I think.
Band of the Hawk.
But you can
Yep.
play it on PS5.
It says PS5.
Yep,
so.
look at that. That's how
And
it
that's
starts.
the banner. Yeah, that's good.
That's a good
That's
one.
the good one. Get that one. If you want a
Because-
Berserk game, get that.
Because that's Berserk. You just fucking cut through everything and everyone.
Nice.
that's the game. And you could choose different characters later on too.
I'd like to see a 2D version.
I want to see what that looks like.
Yeah.
Like Last Faith. I think
Anime,
that's-
like
Yeah,
hand drawn though.
hand drawn you want?
I don't know.
I can rock with pixel art, but if
Pixel
they
I
do
could rock with, but for that, because
Either
it's
or.
an anime, a manga, whatever, I want to see that.
either
animated.
or. I'd rock
They have
with
his
it.
attack when you have the big sword.
Mm.
When he jumps and flips with it.
I saw that actually. That's why
Yeah, that too.
when I saw the attack, because I saw him on the horse, and I said, "All right, whatever." Then I saw him attack. I said, all there was, and that's it. And then I when I went to the next video, I was like,
You
"All right."
guys know about a Vita one? A Vita Berserk? game?
Nope. Same
I don't
thing,
own no
is it?
Vita, so I don't
Is
know
it not
about
the
that.
same thing?
Huh.
But you got
I
a
would
small
think so.
screen, big sword. It doesn't work.
I think the Vita one is the same one, right? I don't
would
know.
think
I gotta
so.
look.
I
into
gotta
it.
look it up. I gotta look
But
it
I
up.
didn't hear of a different one.
For real?
But that's all. That's all I'm playing right now.
Speaking of like games like that, I finally beat Last Faith.
Yes.
There you go.
Finally.
That's your current
But-
Metroidvania.
But there was something stupid that happened. So I don't know if it's the Switch version. People will have to look it up because I do want to recommend this game to people because this game is one of the best Metroidvanias I've ever played.
Last Faith.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's incredible. It is an incredible game. But the problem with the Switch one, and I hope it's just on the Switch.
I have the PC one, so when I play it, I'll
Look
be
up
able
to
to
see.
confirm.
Yeah, look up. Actually, look it up first. To
I'll
see
look
if
it up.
that's the issue.
To see if anybody streams.
Because I almost feel like it is just a Switch. That towards the end of the game, you get a lot of error has occurred and the game will shut off. So since I was on the last boss,
Not
this
even on
shit
a disc.
was a big problem because I wanted to make levels and stuff like that, and then midway through making levels before saving, the shit would cut off.
Maybe your cartridge is scratched.
Yeah, right. Exactly. But I finally was like, all right, I'm gonna build up this one weapon. I'm gonna fight the boss. This boss is Al. I'm telling you, you had issues with the Blasphemous 2 second to last boss.
Yeah, you were
The
telling me
last
that before.
boss, that boss is a fucking problem.
Mm.
It's that boss is a problem, and I
Take-
was
wait, take a day?
Huh?
2 days?
Hmm?
2 days to beat, right?
Oh yeah, 2 days. Yeah,
Not
it
that
took me
bad.
to it, but yeah, I mean, one time I died like 8 times. I said fuck it, and then
Yep.
next day I died like probably I don't know 10 or whatever. I don't know what the fuck, but it was a problem because I wasn't patient, and I had to beat the boss. So I got the good ending,
Mhm.
and then the credits said the last faith, and then it said, "Boop, error has occurred." So not only did it not record me beating the game, but it sent me back 2 bosses.
That's like fucking crazy.
Oh.
And as you
Maybe.
were discussing that, I was searching, looking up online to see if anyone had any issues. First thing that came up on Reddit: do not buy The Last Faith on Switch.
Yeah, well, yeah. So,
They didn't
so
update it.
the fact that
Yeah.
I got through it on the
Yeah.
Switch is an accomplishment
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I guess that's only a Switch thing. So
Maybe
if
you
you're
got
gonna
the
get
bad
it,
ending.
what?
Maybe you got the bad ending that brings you back to bosses.
No, not at all.
We gotta talk to the
There's
devs,
actually
man.
3 endings in the game, and it turns out I got the good one. I was like,
Oh.
good.
Oh.
So I do
Four
not
endings.
have to actually play it again.
You got the 4th secret ending.
Yeah, exactly. But
Tricks you into thinking you got the good
But the
ending.
cool thing is the fact that the Switch one is the bad one, and that's not, I highly, highly, highly recommend this game to everyone who likes Blasphemous, Metroidvania games. It's a lot of fun. Tough bosses, awesome weapons, awesome music, and it's a really, Al, you'll really enjoy it. I think it would even.
I can't wait.
I think it'll fuck around with your top tier
Wow.
of games when it comes to Metroidvania because it was
I
so
can't
much.
wait.
It was so good to me.
Well, on PC, it does get updated. They don't have to go through a lot of processes like they do for Xbox, PlayStation.
Well,
and
they
Nintendo.
released it on PC first.
You know
so
what's
yeah.
you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
I read before I started the game because like I remember
Glitchy
there was
mess.
glitches like crazy, and I waited months.
Yeah.
And they said, yeah, here goes another patch for the Switch. And I remember the original problem they said was every time I try to save the game, it'll turn off
It would glitch.
towards the end of the game. And I said that's why I didn't play it. So I said, all right, good. That they had 2 updates.
You
I
waited
said,
for the
I
patches.
said it's fine now. Nope.
Nope.
Same stuff.
So I said,
Yeah.
I got to fight the boss the way it is, and that's it. But Love the game. Really, that's Castlevania type shit.
Yeah.
Like it's like when you equip the whip, that's Castlevania to me. So good.
Okay.
So after that, I started Spider-Man 2 finally.
Yo, why did I think that was Harry Potter?
Because it is. Let me
just like Harry Potter.
I put up the wrong game.
That's hilarious. Harry Potter.
I would
that's
probably
hilarious.
say I got a nice, I'm going to say 5 to 6 hours.
Did you get that many? Yeah.
I played like 2 the first night, and I did like 2.5. So like around 5, I would probably say.
So it
And-
didn't even pick up yet.
I mean, it just started.
Yeah.
I was
I
doing
just
it.
got up to the Scorpion type story, the end of that.
Okay.
Pretty
Spoiler.
much.
Spoiler.
No, the end of the
That was in the
Scorpion
trailer.
story. I said the end of the
That was in
Scorpion
the
story.
trailer.
But I said, oh shit. All right. There's some things going on here.
Oh yeah.
So I'm bouncing back between Miles and Peter. I like both of their move sets, so I don't know who I like better right now. Because I've gotten off with either one of them. Pause. And yeah, I knew someone was prepared.
Pause.
And I also got my ass whooped when I was one of them. So I was like, all right. But yeah, I'm playing a fucking Spider-Man movie. That's what it is. I'm playing a Spider-Man movie.
It's the best when you're in the middle of a combo and somebody just knocks you in the back of the head and you turn into putty.
Oh no, there was something. I was
Just
fighting some
flip in
people
slow
with
motion.
the flamethrower fucks, man, dude. I
Yo.
got polished off quick. I said, dude, where was the indication to do something?
Happens all the time.
Yeah, so I was like, whatever. But there was one mission I did recently where I was like, when you start doing the stealth,
Yeah.
and I was like, no, I'm not feeling the stealth because I feel like I still get my ass kicked. I gotta learn how to play. I just went up to the first dude, let's go, and everyone comes after you.
You do
And then
get
you started
ill with
learning.
stealth, though.
What's up?
You do get ill and you don't even realize it
Yep.
was stealth.
But I'll tell you
'cause
what
I
it
cleared
is.
out like 20 people.
But I'll tell
haven't
you
been spotted.
that there's a difference between Spider-Man stealth and Batman stealth.
Mhm.
Batman stealth, I want to do the Batman stealth.
You'll get there. Though.
No, because I remember part 1 in Spider-Man. I liked the stealth, but I wasn't good at fighting yet. I want to get good at fighting
you'll
a
get
big
ill,
group.
though.
So I was
will.
like, and I'm starting to get there,
You will,
getting
you
good.
will.
If you see them and you get spotted,
You will.
They'll run. They'll destroy you.
But you don't
in
know,
seconds.
dude. I beat Elder Souls, man. I beat Fury,
You
Jay.
will not want to get
Come
caught.
on,
You
man.
will not want to get caught.
Bazaar, tell him my resume.
But you'll realize there's like 3 people left out of the 20. You'll be like, yo, I did that. There's only 3 people
No,
left.
no. There's already hilarious things. You'll pull off some shit like.
Plus, you can run for your life and hide, and then they'll forget about
I'll
it.
be like, yo, I pulled off some crazy shit. And I'm like, yeah, this is, I'm telling you, I said it on the last podcast. Spider-Man and Batman is the blueprint for how you do superhero games.
Yeah.
That is the blueprint.
Started off.
There's
man.
no other way.
No Jay-Z.
There would be no Spider-Man if it wasn't for Batman.
Yeah, no.
Arkham game.
Batman started everything.
Yeah.
And I still want to play the fuck out of those games.
Yeah.
But Spider-Man is, I mean, Jesus. I already know. What am I, like 10% done? It's a 10.
Right.
I mean, with the
Yeah,
part
no,
1 was a 10. Obviously, this game's gonna be a 10. So like, whatever. But,
I was hooked on this game when I played it. I was doing 6-hour sessions
Yeah, I think
every
it was
single
3
time I
days.
played it.
I think 3 days it took me to get through.
Same.
Wow.
every time the
Just
main
about.
mission, I always head to the main mission, and they said there's a crime. Okay. I'm going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, there's a bag here. Okay, I'll
Yep.
pick up the bag. Oh, there's
Yep.
a little crystal. Yep, I'll do that too.
Yep.
Whatever's on the way, I will always do. That's
Yeah.
just the way.
I did all that. Then I was like, oh, there's a crime. And then I got polished, and I said, yo, they got away.
That happened. Yeah,
They
that
got
happened.
away.
I
Yep.
thought I was mad ill too. I was like, yo, let me stop
Oh,
this
you-
crime real quick. They said, get the
Yeah.
fuck up out of here. Dressed like Spider-Man. You look like an idiot.
I was like, this thug
Yeah.
just killed me.
Yep.
That's terrible.
Some henchmen.
Yeah.
But yo, I've been flipping the costumes a lot. I've changed my costume.
you're a
so
costume guy,
I'm a
man.
costume
I ain't
whore.
changed
I don't
mine
do
at
that
all.
shit
Dude.
at all.
Actually, I was the cartoon one a lot.
Dude, I
Yeah?
changed
But
3 in a mission.
I changed the animation back.
I changed 3 in a mission.
I can't.
I was wilding out. I said, "Yo, that looks good. Oh, is that gold? Let's rock with the gold." I was like, "Nah, let's change the Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Nah, let's change." I love them costumes, man. I fuck with that all the time, all the time. Love the game. Love the game. Hopefully, I could beat it.
Good.
And not next week. It's not gonna be done by next week. I'll probably give it like 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2
2
weeks.
weeks. Because if I get a nice couple of sessions,
Oh yeah.
then
Once it hooks you, you'll be like,
yeah.
Yeah, man. You're not gonna want to see like be like, all right, fuck it. Everything else, put it aside. Put it aside.
but it's I haven't played a open world game in a while, and it's like, okay, I forgot I'm playing a fucking movie.
Once you get more of the moves, like I know there's a lot of different things. in
Yeah,
there, but once you get all those and you just know what to do with them, it's
Right.
over.
Yeah.
It's over.
Oh,
Game,
man.
they do it. Shout out to whoever was it
How's
Insomniac does that game.
It's on-
Yeah.
They're fucking they're wizards.
Oh yeah.
Wizards.
Yeah.
Give them all a raise.
Yep.
But that's all I'm playing right now, and I again resisted playing Unicorn Overlord.
Jesus, man.
The game was in. I placed the game in the Switch, and I said, "Stop it, stop it! You will stop playing Spider-Man. Stop it."
Wow.
I'm gonna take it.
I think
horrible,
about
dude.
that
Jesus.
game a lot.
He's gonna
I
take the
think
game.
about it a lot.
Gotta put that in a lockbox.
Yeah,
I will play it
with
soon.
a
I'm
timer.
telling you, I am playing it before the end of
Dude,
the
I
summer.
just sometimes put it in just to do the Coliseum.
What the hell?
Dude, I'm telling. When you
I'm gonna
play it,
lock
you
it
will
away.
you will understand when you play it.
I'm gonna lock it away. And it's
Obsessed.
gonna say, "Do not open until Shining Force 3 remake."
That's like 50 years, man. I ain't gonna be laughing.
Do not open till Shining
Oh,
Force 3
man.
remake.
Yeah.
It's the only time you'll be able to.
Yes.
Then you'll be like, "No, I don't even want to play that."
Have it on the safe with a timer. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I want to play. I want to go back to Arkham so bad. Like I really want to go like from the beginning
That's
to the
Choc.
end.
Choc goes to Arkham
I do
all the
want to
time.
do that too.
Word.
That's one of the things. Yeah,
It's so good.
Arkham is the one I play from the beginning.
All right.
You got that VR one though.
The what?
You got that VR one coming.
Fuck
yeah.
that, man. That's
Yeah.
the biggest crock of shit, man. I'm so
That's
upset.
what you got. That's what you
So
got.
MetaQuest exclusive. Sorry.
Ready to introduce and announce the indie game of the week.
Sure. I'm
Yeah.
ready.
We can do it.
Born
What's it
ready.
gonna be? Whoa!
It's loading.
Whoa!
I'm sitting there posing and shit.
Freaking loading. Hold on.
I'm waiting.
Damn it.
Whoa!
This thing is loading.
Still
It's
waiting.
almost here.
Come on.
Is it YouTube?
It's like waiting for ketchup.
I can't believe it.
Is it playing? What the hell?
yeah.
I can't
Oh, now it's
believe
playing. Okay.
Nice one.
Sorry about that, y'all.
It's ketchup.
My bad.
Now I'm hungry.
it. Oh man.
Door Kickers Action Squad.
Yo, I thought it was Die Hard.
Wow.
Yeah.
It can be.
No, man.
It
That would
legit
be
can
tough.
play
I mean,
like
a
that.
2D, a 2D dino. No, this game is awesome. Just watching it this now, I'm like,
I think
oh,
about this game a lot,
I
actually.
want to go back.
I
and
do
play
think
it,
about
dude.
this game a lot. It's a lot of fun.
And I was just telling you earlier before that I wanted to go back to this
What
and
are
play
they-
it single
What's
player.
this clip? Okay, I'm like, fight, do something, shoot. Oh, he's
Yeah,
dead.
yeah, yeah.
He died
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah.
He died so fast.
You know what this is like? This is like it reminds me of a side-scrolling what is it? Hotline Miami, like
Yes.
because it's quick
die
deaths.
quick.
It's quick deaths, but you restart right away and the action keeps going.
Not whoever's playing this.
And I don't know who's playing this.
You know, a lot of people put up really bad footage of themselves getting worked in a game. Like, I'm not putting up footage if I'm getting murdered.
Yo, how would you
Yeah.
play this with a keyboard? I would not play this with a keyboard.
Yeah.
What up, Jay Clear?
Yo.
Jay Clear.
But the game is a lot of fun. There's a lot of stages, a lot of extra shit, like a zombie mode after you beat the game.
Yeah.
2 players, it's where it's at.
Two
obviously.
players.
2 players is where it's at.
Is fun.
And there's like what, 7 different characters to pick from? There's a
and
shitload.
actually, I think there's like 6.
There's
I
I
saw
believe
a
there's like
bunch,
6.
yeah,
There's a
But they
bunch.
might have even added new characters.
There's a
They might have
bunch.
added new.
But it's the music though.
What is it? The Breacher, the Sniper.
I was
Breacher?
Recon, I think. I
Oh,
was,
Recon.
or
Recon.
Recon. When I'm locking.
Yeah, he-
Like,
So each character has like a special ability that only they can do. So Stal's character can unlock doors, and he can see through the door. So on the other end of the door, the screen is just black in that room or whatever.
Right.
But he'd be able to see on the other side.
So I'd pick locks, and I had a sniper rifle too. That's another
Right.
reason because I love the sniper rifle.
I was the breacher, so I could kick open any door, and I
Mhm.
also had the shotgun. So it was like
Do you switch
Freaking shoot.
between the different types, or you just pick one and
Pick
that's
one.
your guy?
pick one, but you get two different weapons that you can choose.
2 different weapons.
It's
Dude,
almost
it's really fun.
Between missions, it's like police stories.
Yes.
You know how you like
Yeah.
your inventory
Yeah.
before missions? That's kind of
Kinda
like
like
a
that.
side-scrolling police stories,
That
It's
was good,
but
yeah.
messy.
it's addictive as hell though.
Oh, it's hilarious. Al loves shooting the hostages.
Oh, I love it.
Al murders everybody.
Here we go. Oh no, he's saving.
Oh, there she
hostage, man.
goes.
What are you
And
doing?
all of them, all the girls, they look exactly the same. And when you save them, they go,
Here he goes.
yes.
Stop sitting.
They go, yes,
Yas.
yes,
Yes.
yes,
Yes. There you go. Yes.
yes. Yep, that's exactly what they do. And it's hysterical. Oh, God. That was a
No,
bad.
this game. Watching this makes me want to play it now.
It's
And I actually want to go back and do the game single player just to see how it feels.
It's a 80s action music.
Oh
I thought
The
he was,
music is
I love it,
80s.
man.
It's all 80s, and it's amazing.
Yes, I,
I
love
thought
it.
he was teabagging the people.
Damn.
Yo, this
Damn.
person is the worst player of this game.
It's not doing too good. Yeah, well, the game is good, but this player is.
See, it says
not
primary
very-
weapon. You get gear, your ultimate move. Yeah,
Yeah.
you get a lot of cool shit, and you could upgrade stuff too.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Bro, man.
A lot of fun. If you look at any of our streams of this game on the channel, it's tons of laughter.
I recommend
Tons.
you guys should do a co-op of this, man.
Yeah, I'll play it.
It looks interesting.
I was thinking of doing one with Choc, but I think you, Chalk and Jay, or
Chocolate J.
yeah, Chocolate J.
Chocolate chip.
No,
No,
we
no,
no.
or
Ch-
Turbo
Ch-
and then
no.
Choc,
Chalk
or-
is not.
I'm
Chalk is only for
intrigued.
platformers, okay, and horror games.
Well,
That's
this
it.
kind of has platforming in it,
No puzzles,
but it has
puzzles.
guns, so that'll trick them into.
No, Chalk only likes puzzle games and horror games.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
And
yeah.
puzzle, a lot of puzzle.
So any other game.
Because there is some platforming in this, but it's
It's
noth-
like
it's,
nothing.
Yeah, it's nothing
barely-
crazy, but
it's nothing.
yeah,
it's
but
more
you know,
action than
I thought
anything.
Hotline Miami was one of the best games of all time. So
yo,
I'm
you,
pretty
you
sure I
haven't
love
played
this
that
game.
shit. You played it late too.
Yep, like 7 years late.
Yeah,
I was like,
well.
yo, this thing is great.
that was awesome.
I still got
When
part 2 to play.
When I first played
How
it,
did
it
I
was
not
on
play
the
part 2
on the Vita. I played it the first time.
Yo, I just remember there's like a really crazy strategy element to the game. Is like, remember when they started putting bombs on the hostages?
Yes,
So
yes,
like
yes,
you can't
yes.
just say like you have to like be careful
You have to
because the
disarm the
person
shit.
will fucking
You have
hit
to
the
kill.
button.
You have to kill the guy with the button.
And then you have to disarm the bomb.
then
and
you have to
they can
disarm
save
the
him.
bomb, and then you could save the hostage. Nah, it was dope, man.
I like it a lot, man.
And this game, I looked at some footage when we first started playing this. It was 4 years ago.
Whoa. Wow.
4 years ago, and I'm like, they didn't come out with a sequel.
That's the whole pandemic.
Oh,
Dope game.
but shout out
To Kill
Door
House.
Kickers Action Squad.
And shout out to the developers, Kill House Games, for
Work.
crafting an amazing,
Get that sequel out.
Hell yeah, man.
amazing experience.
They
Gets
want-
to level it for 7.
Let's see if this guy gets the hostages.
you got it.
oh,
oh. Look at that.
he
Oh, he
saved
did it,
them.
he did it. Oh,
Hey,
okay.
There you go.
All right.
Al would have blasted their heads off.
But yeah, good game. Shout out.
Official level 857.
Hell yeah.
Seal of equality.
Hell yeah.
Seal of
equality.
equality.
Seal of equality.
Seal of equality.
Equality.
Seal of
No
equality.
discrimination.
No discrimination against indie games. It's a seal of equality. Yo, that's it. Change the stamp
We
tomorrow.
recommend everyone. Every game.
Change the stamp to seal of equality.
So we don't get sued. All right.
Yo, I can't deal. This beer's sneaking up on me.
Oh boy. Anyway.
That's hilarious.
Is it time yet?
Yeah, I think it's time.
It's possible.
Is
I
it
think
time?
it's time. I
Yeah.
think it's time. I think it's time.
Is it?
Why you crying?
Whoa.
Why you crying?
Whoa.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the news.
I ran out of breath.
We usually have another person, but the other person's ruining it.
Elevator action, everybody.
No,
Elevator
no,
action.
no,
Oh,
no.
God.
That was not.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was coughing.
I was coughing and
That
making
wasn't
weird
even
noises.
elevator music.
Coughing and making weird noises.
So we got some horrific news from yesterday. Xbox Game Pass changes are incoming.
Say it ain't so.
Mm.
Yeah, there's a new standard tier, price increase, and more.
Did you say price increase?
Yes. So
God damn it!
when Xbox bought their huge acquisition, they spent all the money for Call of Duty.
Yeah, pretty much.
Basically,
This is the aftermath.
the entire internet pretty much begged for them to raise the price. I was like, shut up, people. Everyone got mad when they bought this, when they said Call of Duty is going to be on Game Pass. The first thing they did was get angry.
Right.
And I was like, why are you getting angry? It's on Game Pass. Because they said, oh, they're gonna raise the price. I can't believe they're gonna raise the price. I was like, first of all, no one said they were raising the price. Then everyone cried about it before they said anything. So I was like, oh, so Xbox is probably like, well,
That's a good idea.
if they're asking us to raise the price, they're expecting it.
Gotta give the people
So
what
we
they
might
want.
as well do it. Because remember last time they tried to raise the price and everybody got pissed because they did it out of the blue. And then they took it back. They said, listen, okay, we're not going to do it. But now, he said, well, they're expecting us to do it anyway because Call of Duty. What I wanted them to do, maybe, instead of raising the price, like, listen, let me break down the price before I even go into a tangent.
Yes.
So, it's,
I have it here.
yeah, but on the show on the screen.
Yeah, right here.
So it says Game Pass Ultimate is increasing by $3. So it's going to be $19.99 per month. So $20 per month. Dude,
Plus tax, probably.
I thought I was paying $15 a month for it. I guess that was a long time ago because they just keep raising the price on
Right.
the low without me even noticing. I was like 17. So
Yep.
I guess it was $16.99.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be $20 a month And Game Pass Core will increase from $59.99 to $74.99 per year.
Mhm.
And PC Game Pass is increasing by $2 to $12, basically. So listen,
PC
said-
Game Pass looks like the best deal. Best bargain.
Yeah, but they don't get anything really. They said that they're going to get rid of Game Pass. What was it? For the console, and they're going to get standard, and that's going to be the one that's $15 a month, and that's not going to come with
The day
day
one.
one games.
And Xbox xCloud, right?
xCloud and your saves and stuff. Yeah, they're gonna.
Oh, and you can't. Oh,
No, they're gonna have that. I didn't hear. You heard that they're gonna take that away.
No, I heard that the saves are going to happen.
No,
but
you're gonna
but
have that.
playing a game on the cloud, like streaming, the playing a game like
I think Ultimate is only for cloud gaming. Let me see. Yeah, cloud gaming on multiple devices
Right.
is Ultimate.
that's ultimate. Standard's not going to have the cloud gaming. That's
No.
that's what I mean. Okay.
No, they have hundreds of high quality games if they don't tell you about
Right.
online multiplayer and member deals and discounts.
I think standard might be what most people get. Like, I might roll into that because I don't do a lot of
You
day
don't do
ones.
day ones.
I don't, not a lot
I
of
mean,
them.
when they actually come out with games,
Yeah,
you're
Right.
gonna want to
Yeah.
play it. You're
Yeah.
gonna want to play those.
Because there's so many games I'm playing right now that aren't day ones. You know, it's
Remember,
like that.
remember they said all the games that are coming out
Right.
that year
They just
Yeah.
had the
are gonna
freaking.
be Game Pass.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah.
I think 3 of those came out and they were free.
Well, in
Yeah.
the last what was it? The Game Pass Game Expo, whatever. The
Yeah,
the
they said
announcement?
most of those were Game Pass
most of those are day
they're
one
coming out
freaking
in
releases.
November, like before Christmas,
'Cause
Right.
which is a fine deal. But I mean, listen, they're expecting you to pay $20 a month now.
That's-
That means you've got to buy at least 5 games a year, or
Yeah.
3 or 4 games a year. But $7 a game now.
Yeah.
Right.
But I don't know, man. Listen, I wish they had. All right, this is my little tiny rant. I wish that they, instead of doing this, just left everyone alone and added a Call of Duty tier,
Mhm.
and that would be $20 a month. Everyone else can just pay what they were doing, and that's it. If they were so worried about losing money from what they're doing with Call of Duty, if you want a free Call of Duty or whatever, if you want to rent your Call of Duty per month,
Right.
$20 a month.
Right.
That should have been it. That should have been for those people. All of the Call of Duties. Don't add any of those. To
Oh, you
Game
mean
Pass.
like every
All
single
of
Call of Duty on the?
because they're gonna release them later.
Yeah.
So
Nah,
instead of doing
they
that-
want to charge everybody.
No, I
They
know.
don't want to charge just
I know
Call of
that.
Duty peeps.
I said that's what I wish they would have done.
Nah, they're not for what people like or what they want. They want to be
they want
like,
money. I know.
No, we
They
know
want
that.
money.
It's
They
just
spent billions of dollars.
Yeah.
They want it back.
They should have done that, is
for
what-
years.
they're like, you want us to be good? You want us to be cool? No, we're gonna make this money.
But I do find it funny that everybody just killed them before they even announced it. 'Cause
Yep.
they knew it was gonna happen. And
But
it's
they could always pivot back to.
They're not
they
gonna
could-
put it back.
They could. I'm
I
saying
mean-
I'm not going to rule it out because
They
Well,
get-
how many
said-
companies make a decision and then make an announcement, backlash, and then they're like, oh,
Well,
you
yeah,
know what?
once
We
they
decided to
get,
change.
Yeah,
our-"
once they get murdered on like social media and that
Right.
grows, they'll
Just Microsoft.
backpedal.
They already
Just
did
looking
it.
on this article, I'm like, I scrolled down to the comments, and I'm like, yeah, this thing is getting killed.
Oh no, the people
you
are gonna
know-
be
No,
mad.
nobody likes it.
But the thing is, I think a lot of people are going to roll into the standard if you want to save some money because
Well, they
want
have no
Call of
choice
Duty.
if they have.
They're not gonna
freaking-
get Call of Duty.
that they'll be pissed at that. Yeah, they got
have
to
no
pay
choice.
$20 for Call of Duty. Yeah, it's like that's.
But listen, if you pay for online,
Mhm.
you pay your $100 for Call of Duty with all of its updates and stuff. I mean, $20 a month.
Yeah, maybe that's. a
By the
good-
time they're done with that, they'll just get another Call of Duty. Like it's gonna be the same thing.
Yeah,
Plus,
right.
they're gonna get all the free downloads and everything. So you might as well just do the rental
Yeah.
because you know they're gonna have expansions and stuff, and they're gonna be like, oh, that's $30. Oh, this is season pass, whatever, battle pass. You know they're gonna do all this stuff that's gonna cost them money.
The games that they're
Mm.
going to release is going to be the deciding factor.
Well-
Because if they release, you know what I mean, like a lot of day ones are going to be on the top tier.
But
It's
you
a
know,
lot.
What is it?
It's
I,
a lot.
I think the day ones
It's-
will eventually fall the standard eventually.
But
Maybe
it's-
after
uh,
3 to 6 months.
Is this
Yeah,
gonna be
I
too
mean-
much? Yeah, no, for real.
Nah, man.
But is this gonna be too much? Like,
Right.
who do you know who's gonna be like, oh, $3 more? I'm done. Or they're gonna say,
I don't know.
I'm so used to it, I'm not even gonna look at my bank account. It's just $3 more,
Oh, yeah.
which is basically half a soda. But you know, if you look at it that way, it's like that's not really much more. But monthly, all right, that's like half of not even a soda, like half of a Starbucks.
Mm.
But you know, it's not crazy. It's
Depends on the age group. I mean, our age
No,
group.
kids. Yeah, I mean,
Kids don't give a
listen,
fuck. They give zero.
$20 a
No.
month.
But our age group's gonna complain because who has? First of all, like when it comes to Game Pass, like it's like
If you
Who
relied
has
on
time?
it. I'm saying if you relied on it. If Game
9
Pass was how
million.
you got your
well,
games.
if you rely on it. I mean,
34
variety
million.
too.
What happened?
34 million subscribers of Game Pass.
Well, they're not
Those are the
building it.
ones.
They're not building it. That's why they did it.
Right.
That's why they did it.
Well, that's the reason why. So like,
And
we
I'm
have
pretty sure the number's
Once-
going to jump once Call of Duty comes out. It's going to jump. It's going to skyrocket.
yeah, well, if the numbers are going up, that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
You know?
Xbox-
If it starts to fall, obviously they're gonna change, but it's not gonna drop. The numbers aren't gonna drop.
I just thought of this. What if you had like the regular tier Game Pass or whatever,
Mm.
and then they change it, and you're playing this game, but then they move it to the freaking top tier. So now you got to pay
Well, that's
extra
when you send
for the
threats.
time. It's like, wait a minute.
Well,
I've been
listen,
playing this for months, and now they
well,
moved it
that's
to the
when you
top tier.
buy the game.
Right.
They said if you already have a rollover, like auto pay and stuff like that, you can keep the same price until I think it was September something.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
So for
All
a little
right.
bit, they're not doing it right
All right.
away.
That's good.
But if you didn't, the
Mm.
price is changing today. So yesterday,
Well, this is for new adopters.
yes.
So
It's gonna
okay,
change.
so
No,
people
it
that
is
already
gonna-
have Game
they're
Pass are good.
gonna- No, it's going to change for them in a little bit.
Oh,
It's just not right away. They're going to get everybody.
I'm good with my gold online.
damn it.
I mean, they got rid of gold.
Yeah, they got rid of
They
that.
got rid of gold. It's
really?
$15 a month now for standard. Yeah.
Yep.
Or for core, whatever. They
So
call it.
gold's gone.
So you
So
have
so when it
you have to get that.
so when it renews next year, I'll have to pay.
Oh, you got a little bit of time.
Cause I
Yeah,
got
you got
I
a little bit of
renewed
time.
like a couple of months ago, and I'm good.
Eric's like, I just
Well, I
need to
just
beat
bought yesterday.
Aragami.
Yesterday, I just bought my 3-month pass, and it said if you put it on recurring payments, it'll add another month. So I got 4 months, and I think that's by the time they're gonna change it. So I paid the regular price.
Mm.
Yeah, I didn't see.
Enjoy it
anything.
while it lasts.
I didn't see
I'm gonna have to
anything.
use it now.
I have 3 months also.
I'm gonna
That
have to
I haven't
use
even
Game
used
Pass.
yet.
Anything we play, anything online is what I use it for. If there's no
Yeah.
games online, I'm ending it.
Yeah.
So that's
Well, if I'm paying $20 a month,
Right.
I'm going to have to start using Game Pass.
Well,
Yeah,
you don't have to like. You could always just pay for 1 month, and then, if there's a game that you want to play, you see it's on there. Just pay
I'm
the
so
$20.
for Black Friday deals. What happens to those? I used to get all my stuff
I know,
every
right?
Black Friday,
I know.
and they said I think you can use up to 13 months now. You can't do 3 years and pay it off like that anymore, which
Right.
sucks. I remember when it was $1 a month and everybody got 3 years. I was like, $2.
Yep.
Yeah, man, come on.
No, Microsoft's like, nah, man.
That's about to run out. I think that's probably the day all that runs out. That's how they did it.
They're probably planning that shit. the whole
Exactly. 'Cause that was probably about 3 years ago.
That's funny. I have to keep Game Pass because my daughter plays the Paw Patrol games that came
Oh,
on the
you-
Game
you
Pass.
you don't fucked up.
You got her
You
hooked,
better
bro.
buy- You
So
better
now I'm
buy
like-
Paw Patrol.
She's like, thank you for buying these games. Like, I ain't buying these games. It's like,
Yeah.
download them for free with my subscription. She
But
was
you
like,
can still thank me.
You better
I was like,
buy.
yeah, I was like, I'll
You
take
better
the
buy
thanks.
that.
Gave her the
$10
crack,
Paw
bro.
Patrol. You better buy that real game. for
Once that shit
$10.
disappears, Daddy, where's the fucking games? Why
Yeah.
are you cursing at me?
Digital crack, bro. Digital
Actually,
crack.
no, that might be one of the games that disappears, so you might have to buy that.
No, man, no. That wasn't. That was out for a while.
We had to buy
It wasn't
Aragami
a
too
thing.
because they took that shit off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Remember
that's
that?
right. Yep.
Yeah.
I remember, yeah.
I had to get 3 copies of that shit.
All right, she better beat this game. She got
Oh
beat.
no, I'm getting the most out of the Origami too. We beating that.
Yeah, no, definitely, man.
I got, if I got an online subscription to this shit, we're beating this
Nah,
fucking
this game is getting done.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, the minimum is $15 now, and I
Nope.
thought that's how much I was paying. That's crazy.
Shit.
But let us know how you feel about that extra $3, and is it gonna make you stop
Hmm.
with the Game Pass, or are you gonna be like, nah, Call of Duty all day,
Word.
y'all? Let us know in the comments.
Wait till it's $50 or something.
Oh yeah, no, it's gonna be $50 a month.
Shit.
One
Like,
day.
yo, you have to buy a new game a
One
month.
day.
One day.
Yeah.
Shit.
So
All
we
right.
got some new
So
stuff.
speaking of Game Pass games, the new Hellblade 2 sales data offers a clear picture of how it did on the Xbox Game Pass and the charts. So,
My guess it was not too good.
so this is a game that I didn't even realize it came out. Unfortunately, so
Nobody did. I didn't even know it came out.
and I didn't even download it. To
I
play
downloaded.
It.
I downloaded
didn't
it.
play it yet.
I downloaded it. I haven't played it.
No one
either.
here is going to beat that game.
So
That's a short game,
here's the thing.
like the first one. I beat the
Here's the
first game.
thing. Hellblade was one of their top titles that they were promoting for years.
Yes.
And it was, according to Microsoft, on the level of something like a God of War for Xbox. And everybody,
Different game.
but I'm saying the trailers, everything they showed, it was like, this is going to be high fidelity. It's still one of the best
It
looking games.
looks
from I heard.
amazing. Yeah.
I heard it was still, like I said, I haven't played it. They said it was one of the best looking games of all time right now.
Mhm.
But from the trailers,
Mhm.
They hyped it up like it was going to be their version of God of War, and I was like, but it's Hellblade, and
It's not God of War.
and I guess people forgot
Yeah.
what the original game was like.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't the best action game of all time.
It was good.
It was a pretty game made by an indie studio, which was high, like way better than you think an indie studio can do. And it had great sound. It had
Dude,
it won
was
awards
amazing
for its
sound. It was
Won awards
amazing
for its
sound.
sound.
I thought it was going crazy.
It was a short game. People complained that it was a short game.
right. So, I think I beat it in like
It's like 6
like
to 8 hours.
yeah, almost 6.5 hours.
So I should be
7
like
hours.
at the end of the game because I put in about 5 hours to 6 hours.
Yeah, no, it's really short.
But
It's fun though.
the puzzles in it weren't the funnest. Like lining up, it was not the best to me.
I would say the combat,
Puzzles.
the weakest thing for me.
Combat wasn't the
the
greatest.
combat was the weakest for me.
I heard you can die in that game and the game's over though.
You know what's
So
funny
Yeah.
about that game? I've never seen the action in the game. Never.
It's all right.
Never seen it.
It's very
all right.
basic. The
Yeah.
the
I've seen
attacks.
most of the things I've seen is people walking around, just the character walking around.
Well, it's a lot of it's.
Besides, they beat it in one stream.
yeah.
So I don't know. I was trying to beat the game.
Yeah.
I'm right there.
Yeah.
I got pretty damn far. But, it was all right. So I was like, all right, I don't know how to sequel it. Hopefully they're going to build on this game and make it better.
Mhm.
And apparently, from what I've seen since it came out, everyone said, oh, but this is Hellblade. I was
Right.
like, you should have known.
It's not God of War, damn it.
It's basically, it's a prettier looking version of the first game.
Right.
And they didn't add much to it to make it that different.
is
I,
that the,
they,
co- is
I
that
heard
the
they
complaint?
picked.
That's
sorry.
that's the complaint. Is that they look? It's pretty much the same
It's
as the
the
first
same game.
It is the
one. Oh,
same.
that's such a
it-
ball
it-
drop.
That was one criticism. The other thing, to be on a positive note, I heard that the combat was improved.
That's
Was it
good.
improved? It should have been.
They
Yeah.
they improved the combat. Yes.
What,
Was
same
it-
environments? Like it doesn't feel like a sequel? Like
They
They
did-
said it was very much like the first game.
But to be honest, I mean this.
But
is,
if you like the first game, like me, I like the first game.
But they
You're
hyped
gonna
it up-
like this one.
They
but to
hyped
be,
it up like they were going to expand it, though.
to be honest, like I don't know if a lot of people will agree with this, but I felt that way about God of War 1 and 2. Like
Oh, I did.
I felt like God
an
of War 2 was
expansion.
just more the 2 was more the same. Than
Yeah,
Ragnarok?
and it was
What?
What,
No, no,
no,
no,
you
the
mean the
original,
original.
the original God
yeah,
of War,
God of
the
War
original
2
trilogy.
felt
Yeah.
like the same one, just different. Maybe more enhanced graphics,
Little
and
polished.
some stuff, and I'm like,
But the way they
Yeah.
were hyping this up
yeah,
was
Right.
like, this is the next big thing from Microsoft. And then when it came out, they said a week before it came out,
Nobody knew about
no one knew it was coming out.
Ah.
And
The
it had,
marketing
like,
was
one little
trash.
one little commercial was like, here you go.
it. Right.
And that was it.
And
The
you know what's funny
marketing was
about that?
trash.
I thought it was still like in the works.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was out.
Yo,
Yeah, everybody
bad
was-
marketing.
Till you guys mentioned it here, I didn't know it was out.
the
I'm
power
still
of bad
waiting.
marketing.
I'm still waiting for it to come out. That's it.
It's
That's what.
still in the works. It's still in the
But-
works.
Even though you downloaded it.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
still
I
waiting
saw
for it
it.
to come out.
I see. I think a demo was available.
It's out when I play it, so I guess that's when it's
Yeah.
released. you know?
According to how people played it, they think it's a demo.
Bro.
But
Terrible marketing.
How did
but no,
those
it
go?
released in May.
Mhm.
Damn. It said it had moderate sales. It says when it first came out, the first week it ranked in 37th overall.
Mhm.
37th.
Yeah.
A game that,
37.
and the
And a new
Xbox
game.
didn't even have. That was the first party Xbox
A
game.
major first party title.
And yeah, that should be a given to be at least in
Holy.
the top 5. And they don't have any other games for the
There's
longest.
no marketing for it. There's no hype.
And it's Ninja Theory. My
Dude,
favorite
they didn't
fucking.
even shadow drop it.
Ninja Theories.
Freaking
yeah.
their other game, shadow dropped.
They,
got way
I mean,
more
they pretty
promotion.
much shadow dropped it. Nobody
We-
knew the shit that came out.
They dropped,
Nobody-
they
No
dropped
one
it.
here knew it came out.
no one knew it was out.
They dropped it in the dark.
Come on,
They
man.
didn't shadow
Yeah.
drop it. They dropped it in the dark,
They-
and
Come on,
like
man.
when
They-
everyone was sleeping.
Right.
But they said and it was 21st on the Xbox Series consoles in terms of full dollar sales.
Wow.
But I thought it didn't get a physical release, did it?
It says
actually, no,
physical
did it
plus
get a physical?
digital.
It got a physical, okay.
Yeah.
But that was physical and digital, and it got
Mhm.
21st place.
Holy crap.
Damn, man.
So it didn't make it into any major sales charts. And I think when it released, they said that Elden Ring.
Whoa.
No.
If I say it's on your mind,
It's still on your mind, dude.
It is on my mind.
Wrong game.
No. The movie, the show that they had, 76.
Oh, Fallout.
Fallout 76 was number 1. And that was how many years old? 3 years?
Yeah.
And that took number 1 when this came out. That's
Wow.
crazy.
Yeah.
That show must have really done some numbers.
Wow.
That's crazy.
No, they knew what they were
old,
doing.
That old game that was terrible game when it released.
You better
Right.
have a Hellblade
Right.
show. You
Got
better come
number
out,
one.
You better come out with
I
a
know,
Hellblade.
right?
Actually, did they?
You got
did
the
they say
actress
anything?
already.
Did they say they would come out with some Hellblade?
They better.
I don't know.
Better do it now.
But yeah, now people are worried that they might fire the studio. But I think that they said that they greenlit the next game. So,
Okay.
but I don't know what they expect. People don't expect much.
Come on, Ninja Theories. They're good.
That sucks though.
I
It's
just
like
know it looks good.
your
That's
game
fine.
doesn't
And their
sell.
stories are good. So
When I beat part 1, I'll play part 2. Listen, I'll see if it's any better. But yeah, I missed the first week.
Jeez,
Everyone else did too.
same here.
Yeah.
that sucks.
So, not saying it's bad, but moving on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes. This is a combination. I got 2 articles basically on the similar.
Well,
So I
this
got
news,
this and this.
this news about the Sinden light gun is big news for us because
Yeah.
we actually bought the Sinden light guns during the pandemic. Was it?
Yeah.
Like we ordered it then, right? We
It was
didn't
during the
get
pandemic. It was on the pre-order.
And did we actually get it then, or was it like a year after?
No, we got it then.
Because we
But it
waited a
was
long
it
time.
was it was 8 months.
We waited a long
I remember
time.
counting. It was 8 months it took to get it.
So we finally got the Sinden light gun. That makes it makes you be able to play on a flat screen TV
Mhm.
and use a light gun on games.
Right.
It was originally compatible with the PC.
Right.
And it was kind of a hassle to hook up. I hooked it up before,
Raspberry Pi also, which is
and Raspberry Pi, yes,
which is like
which was weird too
annoying.
because of the drivers. But I hooked it up and then we forgot about it. Never used it. But
Yep.
we got news
Uh-oh.
that the Sinden light gun is now compatible with the Mr. FPGA platform. And I have this. And I actually hooked it up today. And it wasn't hard.
Mhm.
It wasn't hard. Just follow
Plug
the
and play?
instructions. Follow the instructions. We do have to put some files on your memory card. But after
Nah,
that,
it's too much. Let me stop.
Yeah, exactly. No, you have to upgrade.
Let me
He
stop.
said, "No, I'm good."
you just have to update the firmware on the Sinden and then put some
Okay.
files on the card.
Okay.
And then boom, it makes it available that Genesis,
Mhm.
Super Nintendo, NES, and PS1, Master System, Sega CD. Well, actually, no. Master System, Sega CD, and Saturn support are coming in the future.
Saturn.
What
Mhm.
Sega CD? I'm trying to think. What?
Lethal
Shooting
Enforcers,
Oh,
man.
that's right. Yes. Lethal
Voice
Enforcement.
Blues
And I'm sure they
Force.
have that other alien, Area 51.
Area 51.
Jesus.
Area 51.
Those are
Lethal
all
Enforcement.
terrible. But some people love them.
Oh, man, I like those games.
Wow.
See? Someone
Watch what you say there.
does. Watch you say about
Easy.
these two Larry.
Easy.
Hey, watch what you say about these two letters.
Exactly. But no, right now, NES, PS1, Genesis, and Super NES are available to play. And I played Point Blank on the PS1 before I came down there. today.
Nice.
So it's working. I do have to see if there's any tweaks or see if I can get the gun working better. But it's on a flat screen TV, and I'm back to shooting a light gun. Damn it. About time.
It's crazy.
It took them 4 years
Yeah,
to
it's
get that
cra-
shit.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did.
4 years to get this shit.
A
But if
light
you
gun
have it,
game?
It's
Yeah.
worth getting.
Yeah, man.
But you're going to see us stream some shooter. Maybe Time Crisis? I don't know.
I want
At some
them to-
point.
I want them to come out with a gun for the Switch so I could play House of the Dead.
You can't because you can't shoot the screen.
I'm
you
still-
can do
Yeah,
it with
dude.
Joy-Con. You can do it
Still
with Joy-Con.
wonder about that release to this day. It's the most odd thing ever.
But
The release
which
House of
one?
the Dead?
The House of the Dead. for
Oh,
the Switch.
yeah.
Oh, with
I
the
still
yeah,
controller.
that
wonder
was a
about
weird one.
I'm
With
like,
the
there's no
controllers.
light gun,
Right.
but it doesn't make sense. But that's a different story.
Oh, man. Well, and the next news they have on there is, where is it actually? Pop that on the screen. It is, the Sega. There's a Super Sega FPGA system
The console.
that, was it Brazil trying to make it?
Mhm.
They're always trying to make Sega
No,
stuff.
dude, they reverse engineer everything.
I love Brazil.
So we did talk about another system that was called the Neptune,
Mhm.
which was originally a Sega project that someone in Brazil is working on also. But this is different.
SuperSega.
That one sounded like
This
a
is different.
like a freaking scam.
Nah,
The other
no,
one.
I mean, no, it's just
That wasn't that much
less
money for
of-
the board.
it's- Oh no, that's different.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm talking about.
money wise, yeah, money wise, it was probably a scam. I'm not sure,
I was like, what the hell?
but let's see, where is it on my freaking phone? Okay, here you go. So as you know, if it's Sega, you're gonna hear it on our podcast.
Hell yeah, man.
See, there you go.
There you go. You heard it.
But a Spanish site called SuperSega, which was established in 2002. Damn, they've been around for a while.
Oh wow.
They said it allows users to update their own ROMs via FTP. That's illegal. But
Dude, look at this guy.
but Who is that?
What
guy?
is he doing? He's racing?
no.
I don't know. That's the ending.
Oh, he's the
of-
lead engineer.
That's the ending. And I was kidding. What you call it?
Yeah, that is. That is.
Yeah. He said these Sega games are great.
His name is Alejandro Martin.
There you go.
The third Alice kid. I forget
Why
which
does this
one.
head look photoshopped on his body?
I don't know.
It's an old picture, man. That was
It's a
taken a long
different,
time.
it's a different color and everything.
But they said that they want this to run. They promised that it'll run the Sega Master System,
That's an interesting console. Look.
the Mega Drive, the
Mhm.
Saturn, and Dreamcast.
All Sega stuff. Wow.
Pretty
That
much.
looks like
No 32X.
Didn't say in this particular thing, but it'll probably run that.
yo, look at the console, man.
Let me see. It says the former. Let me see. It says, please report that two omissions from the original spec list, the Sega 32X and the Sega CD, will be playable on the Super Sega.
Wow.
However, the former will require the use of the 32X itself.
Yeah.
So you still need that old ass thing
That's stupid.
to plug into the system. Oh, that's the system?
This is what this is I guess a technical drawing of
Why does it look like a weird VHS tape?
it. Yeah, look. This is the CD tray or DVD tray, I guess.
I mean, it looks like it's Sega inspired. I mean, I can see.
But
it
is
looks
that
like a
see
weird-
through though? Look at that.
It looks like a weird Sega Master System.
Look at that.
Looks like an air conditioner.
It looks
And
like
then this is the
I don't know, man. It looks like I'm supposed
goes
to build
in there. Is
something
that
else
is that a
with
glass of a plexiglass thing up there? I don't
Yeah,
know.
it does. It look, yeah, but I don't know if that's final at all. But that button, no, that Sega Master System button,
Super Sega.
Yo, give me that Sega Master
And then this
System
is the
button.
system.
man.
it's definitely inspired by it.
Yeah.
But,
That's an air conditioner on the wall at a restaurant, right? That's an air conditioner. Am I wrong?
above,
Like,
above the
yeah,
door.
yeah, the white one. The white one. Like, yeah. It looks like an air
Imagine if you
conditioner.
put that above your door.
It definitely looks like it. Wow.
Going crazy.
It's giving me Master System vibes. I like that console.
It's like
I
a
like the way it looked.
retro.
Well, that's a definite. That's a unique look. I
Yeah.
give them that.
Dude, I never care about what systems look like.
But I
as
wonder
long
if
as it can
you-
fit on the shelf.
Well, it looks
Right.
like there's a CD there. I don't know if you have to run ROMs or you can put the cartridges in. I mean, they have slots on there too, but what about the card games? There's a lot of different ways to
Yeah.
play
Like
Sega games.
Ghost
Oh,
House.
Oh, the
Like,
card game.
yes,
Oh,
like
man.
Teddy Boy, like Ghost House,
Ghost
like
House.
F-16, like I'm trying to name them all. Transbot.
Yo,
That name, though.
how many cards
Wow.
were there?
That name, though.
That name.
Trans.
That
Yeah.
name, though.
Well,
That name,
I think I
though.
named pretty much all of them, right?
It was only like 4 or 5, right?
Yeah, it wasn't a lot. But yeah, that's Sega for you. Let's see. Listen, what was your prediction? Didn't you say Sega would come out with a new system?
that is my prediction for 2024. That
So
Sega.
if this comes out this year
Yeah.
and they get Sega support,
Yeah.
it counts as a Sega system. So there's still a hope and dream.
Yeah,
for you.
get
They
outta
said they're
here.
trying to talk with Sega to see
If
if
they
they can
if
get,
Sega officially fucking
they're trying
Oh,
to get
come on,
pack-in.
Sega.
They're
Come
trying to
on.
get pack-in games and stuff with it. So they're trying to get Sega to work.
come
with
on, Sega.
it. So we'll
Don't
see.
let me down. I know you're working on something. I know it.
We'll see.
Hold on to it. He's holding on to that
And if they
prediction.
like shun them and just cease and desist,
Yeah,
then you
can't
know
do that.
it's confirmation they're coming out with a new console.
Dreamcast Mini. But there's always
Wow.
a chance. Game Gear
Damn it,
does not
man.
You're
count.
saying there's a
I want it to
chance.
happen.
Another Game Gear does not count.
No, God, Game Gear
If
Mini.
they say the Game
Another
Gear,
Game Gear Mini.
No, that's
Gear
not a new
Mini.
system. That's
In
the
the
same.
US.
That don't count.
Game Gear Mini in the U.S. that doesn't count.
No.
Jesus.
So I'm just happy they have Dreamcast on there
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
and Saturn actually.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Saturn all day. Best system ever made.
All right, and then we got
The last
one
news.
One more. Double Dragon Revive is announced
What?
for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
Was I sleeping when this happened?
Yeah. I
No,
never
it's
heard of
recent.
this.
It was actually, I think it was either today or
It
yesterday.
must have been today. I must have been like, I
What?
would pick up on, and it's a fucking 3D.
So I don't know if you have the
Ooh,
link to
I
show.
have the.
They have a tweet that has pictures of the
The
game,
tweet is right here. I don't know if you
and
guys
this was
can see
updated I
it.
think 11:18 a.m.
The tweet is right here.
I like the design of my boys, Billy and Jimmy. Finally have a cool design. They're the blue and the red right there.
They never usually have cool designs. Like,
So
I
this
think
is,
And they
Uh,
stuck with the Billy being the blonde, and they stuck with Jimmy being the brown hair, which is, I think, the original. Is what it's
Actually,
supposed to
here
be.
we go.
So if you look on X,
There we go.
there you go. You can see it there too. But by
This is on X.
HD Kirin, that's who it is. HDKIRIN
Mm.
posted it.
What company's making this?
This is Arc System Works.
Arc System.
Yes.
It's a good
There's
hit.
only two companies I trust.
Yeah, no,
and
that's good.
Arc Systems and Way Forward when it comes to Double
Okay.
Dragons.
No, that's good.
Let's just get
Hey.
a little perspective here. Arc System Works was in charge of Double Dragon 4.
Well, they didn't
Let's
do it.
not
Never
talk about
mind.
that.
Let's,
Let's not
uh,
talk about that.
They didn't
So-
make
Talk about
that.
that.
They
Hold
didn't
back
make
our
that.
expectations, man.
Way Forward, okay. I'm like, yeah, okay, Way
Well,
Forward.
this is
working, but
3D
Arc
also.
System, we really don't.
It's
you know,
3D.
3D.
It's 3D. It's 3D.
It's
It's
3D.
3D. You know.
3D is not bad.
So they said in the latest issue of Weekly Famitsu, which is still a magazine, by the way. That's crazy.
Yeah, they've been running for.
That's always been the thing.
Yeah.
But they said it will launch in 2025.
Okay.
And they said, according to the magazine, the new game faithfully produces the thrill of the old school side-scrolling action games with updated controls and difficulty settings for the modern era. Utilizing Arc System Works fighting game development experience, Jimmy and Billy Lee, Roper and a Bobo, and more will appear in stylish 3D.
Yo.
They got to have Roper and a Bobo.
I don't
Wow.
like that name.
Roper?
Roper.
It's an old man, not a day.
I know. I'm saying it just sounds bad. to me
Yikes.
still. Roper.
Mr.
Sounds like
Roper.
Groper.
Mr. Roper, man.
That's what I thought you said.
Yeah, it's the Groper.
Roper and a Bobo.
Mr. Roper.
You
from,
can't stutter that name.
No, you better not. Better not.
No, there's
Incriminating.
That's in a different game.
Groper and a Bobo.
That's in Streets of Rage 3.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm looking at a close up of the screenshot from the tweet, and
The 3D parts look similar
3D
to
parts-
the 3D Streets of Rage. The
yeah,
3D one.
Oh, the one that was
From
just
what I
shown.
a
see,
little.
it's very-
I see a little Street Fighter,
Street Fighter.
Street Fighter 5, 6, like the 3D.
I mean, the character design, yes.
Yeah,
But
Interesting.
as far as it looks solid,
now
though.
look at that.
It does look solid. But you can't really tell from these, obviously. There's
You're
a
right.
lot of effects going
Yeah, it's
on.
just still images. It's like the game magazines where you're just like,
But if they make it a feasible, good 3D fighter, brawler,
Hmm.
which
It's a
is,
challenge.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's a
Not-
challenge.
Not the same as a 2D
I
yet.
mean,
It's a challenge.
But I think that with that and Streets of Rage,
right?
3D coming out the same year,
Yeah,
it's interesting. I never would have thought you'd see a 3D Double Dragon and a 3D Streets of Rage in the same year.
no.
but is
For
Streets
real.
of Rage confirmed to be out?
Ah,
2025.
we'll see. We'll see.
I don't know.
We'll see. I mean,
We
it's going to
shall.
be for the new Sega system.
Yeah,
The-
word,
the
man. That's
Super-
been confirmed for
the Super
nothing.
Sega. Nah.
Coming out this year. I'm sorry.
You get your false news here. You get all the false
All
news
fake
here.
news, y'all.
All those new games are going to have Dreamcast graphics.
We spread it here. It's fake
Imagine.
news.
It's not Rage of the Dragon, but the design of them do look like that, though.
And What do
Yeah.
you guys think though? Do you think are you nervous about Double Dragon going 3D, or are you excited, or do you
Not
think
as long
it
as I
has to
get-
be a certain way for it to be successful?
I have to see a trailer to make
I'm-
that decision.
I'm anxious to
That
play it,
Mm.
but but you know, I played that that
I'd like
3D.
to see it.
I played that 3D Double
Oh,
Dragon.
you mean the piece of
for
shit?
Xbox? Was that Xbox or Xbox 360?
360.
What
Piece of
was
shit.
it? It was Double Dragon 2. It wasn't Revenge, was it? Or was this something?
No, it's Double Dragon piece of shit for the 360. That's what it was.
I think it got canceled though, but I played that one, and that was awful. So I am anxious to play this because of the designs, and they look cool finally.
What about the?
And as long as we're getting the 2D versions of Billy and Jimmy, and what you call it as DLC,
Oh, and
River
Way
City
Forward.
Girls, too?
and
River
River
City.
City Girls too, if that's possible. They announced it a while ago. I didn't see anything yet, but if they're in there, then I'm more accepting of this 3D one. As long as I get a 2D version of them somewhere.
Are
There's
you?
Double Dragon Neon too.
What about you, Turbo? Are you excited? Or you have the skeptical face on? The
Well, with the
entire
3D,
time?
no, I'm looking forward to seeing it. I'm looking for. I like, you know, it's going to be hard to picture it, but
Tekken Force, man.
no, it's the thing. I want to see it done well. So it's like, you know, we've seen them. You know, we've seen Streets of Rage. We've seen Double Dragon kind of perfected in 2D already. So it's something no one's really tried with this, you know, with those IPs. So I want
Give me
to.
the knee.
I want to see it.
in
I want to
3D.
see it. I'm skeptical only because Arc System Works. Well, they do great with the River City
3D.
River City games. You know,
3D.
they're always great, and it's 3D. No, it's a different thing. Different. You know, it's a different style.
It's
so it might be great.
to grasp the magic of Double Dragon in 3D is going to be that's the challenge because
Gotta get
the
the moves
sound,
right.
the moves, and the sound
Yeah.
of the moves.
As long as the knee, the uppercut, and the spin kick are fun to do
And
and
they got
impactful.
and they got to sound right.
Yeah, they got, like the
At
sound
least
effects.
get the punches and the spin kick right.
Yeah,
At least. And a throw. You got to hit him in the face and knee him. You can do that
uppercuts
in
gotta
3D.
be there.
You can do that in 3D.
A lot of I think the possibilities are bigger than they would be
Mm.
in 2D.
Can you get on
But can
and
you-
punch them in the face?
Can you do it right though?
Yeah.
We'll see.
Looking forward.
Hopefully, it'll be better than
Hopefully
Double
the-
Dragon for the NES.
And hopefully the trailer gets me hyped.
Yeah, I want to see
Yo,
a
it came out
trailer.
of nowhere.
Huh?
I can't believe there's pictures. It came out of nowhere.
I know. I'm surprised. Like I couldn't believe
Somebody's playing it for those pictures to be on there. Somebody's playing it,
They're gonna
which
shadow-
worries me.
They're,
It worries me that someone's playing
they're
it.
gonna shadow drop it, man.
And we didn't hear shit about it.
it. For real.
Oh man! But
For
fingers
real.
crossed, both of those
Yeah.
games will be great.
Oh yeah.
And then we'll get Final Fight in 3D.
Jesus.
Final
But that was
Another
my point,
Final
didn't
Fight.
I
Final
say that?
Fight needs to be redone.
Yeah, I know.
No,
That
I
needs
know.
a fucking just anything. Final Fight
That shit's
So the
dated.
last Final Fight in 3D was awful.
with Street Fighter
It was
characters.
Look,
awful.
Street Fighter 6 Metro City.
Yeah.
Look, that's Final Fight.
No, Street Fighter, man.
Yeah.
That's definitely Street Fighter.
It's
Yeah.
it's Final Fight.
It's in the city.
All right.
That's the news. y'all.
That's the news. And
All right.
we're going to take a quick break, y'all. So stay tuned for the main topic. We'll be right back.
Hell yes. And in the meantime, everybody, I need to remind you that yes, July's Level 857 monthly game giveaway is freaking live. And let me put that. You know, let me stop talking. Now I'm gonna keep talking. I think I can. I think I can walk and chew bubblegum at the same time. I'm gonna put this link in here so everybody knows to get on there. To get on it. And I thought I was gonna have to find a new winner for last month's giveaway because they didn't they haven't replied, but they finally replied. So I'm sorry for everyone hoping that they were gonna be, you know, the alternate winner. But you're just going to have to sign into this month's giveaway, and hopefully that we're going to announce you next month when you finally win. We still got some great games. You can look on the website right now. There we go, right there. Let me get that right now. I think I spelled it right. Oh, no, I spelled it wrong. Don't use that link that I just put that in there. Everybody, I
Damn,
apologize.
dude. Come on.
I'm sorry. Look, I had one beer, but it's hitting a little bit, man.
Dude, that's a 4%er. This shit's weak as fuck.
It's a 4%. Then why am I? Nah, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it right now.
I'm looking at the Double Dragon 3D pictures,
Mm-hmm.
and one of them he's doing the spin kick.
Oh, really? Oh,
And it's got a nice little cyclone effect around it.
right.
So that looks good.
Right. And the design so far looked decent. I was like, okay, because they never really looked that cool. You know, they always kind of look. They never look that great, Billy and Jimmy. You know, they try to do their outfit like, yeah, they're okay. But you know, they got the 3D ones got some big shoes to fill. I thought I still play Double Dragon Gaiden.
That
You know,
game's awesome.
That's a fun game to play, and just like just the whole roguelike thing is really cool.
Yeah, it's not even. It doesn't hurt the game at all. I think it's very, very cool. I love that game. They've done such a good job with Double Dragon Gaiden. But the fact that Double Dragon is out of nowhere went to 3D or is going to 3D, and then you got Streets of Rage announced by Sega is going to 3D. I'm excited, slightly nervous for both. From what I've saw of Streets of Rage, it looks pretty fucking cool in 3D.
Yeah.
So if those things are pulled off right, man, we could finally start getting beat 'em ups in 3D done the right way. But you know,
Man, no, I'm telling you, when I think about Golden Axe coming back, I think that in 3D. Well, it was 3D.
that's 3D, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I pictured it 3D, and it looks great. I don't know if it's gonna
What
be.
about the bouncer? though?
The bouncer is done. It was attempted, and you know, cool thing is like it was attempted years ago. You know,
Yeah.
Fighting Force,
That was
bouncer.
damn near 25 years.
Yeah, it was a long
Fighting
time ago.
Force, I remember.
And it's taken this long to try to get something like that right.
I mean,
So-
30 years.
and if you can't get it right by now, God damn it.
But they haven't
No,
really
no.
tried. They haven't really done too many.
They experimented with like little things, like the Ninja Turtles, the Turtles in Time. That's kind of 3D-ish.
I would
you
say
know?
the closest
Kind of, yeah.
would be something like God Hand. That's the closest to
That's
a
3D, yeah, it's
good
3D.
3D beat 'em
That's a
up.
good
That's
3D.
technically 3D.
You know, it's tight as hell, but it was a great 3D beat 'em up. Give me something like that. Or, you know, or the Berserk shit.
All right.
That was close. That was a
The
No,
Dynasty
it's,
Warriors series completely.
Here we go.
3D.
But if you look at El Stal and Turbo, if you look at one of those pictures, he's doing the spin kick.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, you see the cyclone
They
around him.
gotta have it.
Yeah, I mean, if it's
I'm not
Well,
probably
it's not
the
Double
easiest
Dragon.
thing in 3D.
It's not Double Dragon.
well,
We're back.
Hi.
Yes, with the main topic, y'all.
What you doing here with
We
the
are.
main topic?
we are talking about our first Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis titles.
Yes.
So this is a series of things that we may talk about for other systems also, but here's the stipulation.
Mhm.
It can't be the game that was the pack-in game.
Right.
Because that's obviously the same for everyone.
Come
unless you bought it
on.
late. So no pack-in games for these
No.
systems. It's the game that you got besides that?
Well, there goes my list.
Well, I'll say there goes 3 of mine.
Hey, man, I got to take that off now.
But I mean, obviously, you know what the packing game. If you got a
Right.
triple pack of games,
Super
or whatever,
Mario
that's
World.
Yeah, Super Mario
No.
World, no, and Ultra Beast, no.
No, for real?
Anything else? it's fine,
Oh.
unless you bought it late. and
I
you had
say
it.
those
I bought
count.
it. I bought
Those
it late,
count.
man.
What did you get? You skip it.
I didn't have Well,
You had more than 3 games.
my older brother had Sega Genesis.
Well, if you got it when Sonic was available, then that too.
I say it
Well,
counts
Sonic
because I
doesn't.
don't remember
That's the
my
hard
first
part.
Super Nintendo. To be honest, I
Yeah.
don't remember shit from Super Nintendo.
Really?
I remember Super Mario World.
Well, lucky this guy was here too, so
Yeah.
it's probably gonna be the
Like,
same thing.
other than that, I do not
yeah,
remember.
I have some. Yes.
Maybe Link to the Past.
So join in
No,
on what he
that
picks,
wasn't
because
close.
he's gonna know what.
So
it was.
you're the Sega guy.
Oh yeah, because he betrayed me that
Nintendo.
he betrayed me that one podcast, so he remembers every single Super Nintendo title, right?
That was a superior system.
I'm sorry.
Scumbag.
I'm sorry. I love the
Dirtbag.
Genesis.
You're
I
dirtbag.
love the Genesis.
But yes, unless you really don't remember anything,
Yeah.
we try
Well-
to keep the packing games last resort. All right, last resort.
So I'll start it off. I didn't have a Sega Genesis. My older brother did. So the games I'm going to mention, it was his games.
Okay. What was
But I played them.
It's your experience. That's
But in my experience, yes.
Yeah.
For Sega Genesis, Arch Rivals.
Arch rival.
That's the first one.
Yes, that was my first game.
Wow.
Yeah. That was actually the first game I played on the Genesis.
That's
My
some
brother was
memories.
playing it in the arcade. I remember we used to go to the timeout in the mall
Right.
arcade, and my brother played 2 games. It was always Arch Rivals and NBA Jam.
So that was before NBA Jam.
Yeah.
Pretty
Well,
much
Arch
the
Rivals
same
was
thing,
before,
yeah.
but yeah.
Pretty much the same damn game.
But yeah, Arch Rivals for Genesis, and then I gotta give you a Super Nintendo one.
Well,
Oh, are we gonna take turns
yeah, we'll. But Arch
for
Rivals,
each system?
Well, I'm going to talk about Arch Rivals since
Okay.
that was your thing.
Oh, okay.
So my experience with that game obviously wasn't the first for me, but
Right.
that game, I'll remember that game in the arcades
Mm-hmm.
I think that was the first game that milked you for money.
Cheap.
Because
Yeah.
you would go
Cheap.
up for your shot and it would be like,
Yep.
and it'll stop the game
Yep.
And the
tell
ball
you
in
to
there.
put more
Yeah.
money in. And I was like, wow, they got you for another. It was like 2 minutes. It was
Yep.
like a 2-minute thing for a quarter,
Yeah.
and they got you for more money
They-
every time.
They dumbed it down on the console on the Genesis.
Oh, yeah.
They dumbed it down. It made it a little.
But they would let the computer cheat with that last shot.
Yeah.
And they shoot a 3 from across everywhere. It's like automatically in. I'm like, man,
I always got caught
Come
by
on.
the soda and the popcorn of the
Yes.
crowd throws.
yes, you'll bust your ass.
That always got me every single time. man.
Tyrone would bust his ass.
It's hard to see. It's hard to see, man.
But you could punch somebody in the face.
That was my favorite. I would do that
and you
shit
could
all
hold,
the
you could
time.
hold your fist back
Yes.
for a while.
That's NBA in the 90s.
Yes.
yes. That was what, the Celtics? Who was the team that beat the hell out of everyone?
Bill Lambier.
That was the Detroit Pistons.
That was
There
the
we go.
Pistons. Okay.
Yeah.
Lambier.
Yeah. Bill Lambier, Isaiah Thomas, Dennis Rodman.
Yes, but that was my experience with that game.
Wow.
But that was your first. All right, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right,
Are
what
we
you got for
going
Gen-
through,
for
we-
Genesis?
So one,
doing
I'm gonna say
Genesis?
one
each?
Genesis, and then I'm gonna say one
Do
Super
each, go
Nintendo.
ahead.
I wanted to go to Master
That's how we're gonna do because we're gonna
That's
go.
another show, man.
Oh, Master's not sure. Okay.
Genesis and Super Nintendo. What's your Super Nintendo?
So for Super Nintendo, all right. So my brother had the Genesis first. It wasn't until like 2 years later that for my for Christmas I got a Super Nintendo, my very own, and the first game I got with it was Street Fighter 2,
Wow, that's Bizarre's first.
Yeah. and I played the shit
Your fir-
out of it.
Your first love.
I
Well,
played
that was
the
what
shit out
that
of
was
it.
in the top 5 for Super Nintendo. I think that was one of the
Yeah,
top 5 games
yeah.
for sales.
It's crazy, man.
Wow.
Yo, I played the shit out of that game.
Well, that was a magical game at
Oh
the
my
time. 'Cause
God.
that was the
It's
closest to
arcade. Yeah, it's arcade in the house. I was like, wow, this is freaking awesome, man.
Damn, 4 buttons. That's the one I
yeah.
played
Well,
too.
6 buttons if you count
It had
the
the buttons on
L&R.
the top, yeah, but I could never use the left
No,
button.
I wasn't used to that, man.
No, that
Genesis
was crazy.
had the 6 button, man.
And that's the one I didn't care about. That's crazy.
That was the ill freaking control.
That should have been the one to go for.
right.
But they were late though. They weren't first for
Uh-huh.
Street Fighter 2.
That was a crazy game when it came out. That was fucking great.
Nah, it was so good,
That was
man.
a phenomenon.
The amount of money that got from me in the arcade,
Mhm.
it's on my credit card now.
You're still making payments?
Imagine if we had credit cards as kids.
Yo,
Oh man, it'll be
it's like-
Street Fighter all day.
It's like a student loan.
Yes, exactly.
Terrible.
But yeah,
but yeah,
no,
those are the
that's-
two.
That's an amazing game. And if that was my first game for the system, damn.
Yeah, I had an awesome
were-
experience with Super Nintendo, man.
Yeah, that's
My
cool.
rental days weren't so great, but that's another story.
Oh yeah, no, that'll be another episode.
That's
or
a
something.
topic right there. That's a good one.
Good and bad rentals.
Good and bad
Oh, yeah.
rentals.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. That's
Oh, I
another-
had some bad ones.
Be on the lookout for that.
Yeah.
Maybe next week.
For real.
Yeah.
Highly possible.
Possible.
All right, so Genesis, all right?
Mhm.
Yes.
That can't do Altered Beast. Ghouls and Ghosts was definitely a game that we got at the, which one? That was one of the first. That was the first game we got with Altered Beast.
I don't remember.
You don't remember Ghouls and Ghosts?
No, I remember Ghouls and Ghosts, but I don't remember, like the first ones we got. Like I remember the original 3, right?
Mhm.
I remember some old
I remember.
Genesis games that you got, and I don't think Ghouls and Ghosts was part of it.
I know. I remember Altered Beast because we played it in the arcade. We loved it, and that was part of the reason of getting the Genesis because we loved that game so much.
Right.
Then I remember Super Thunderblade. That was
Yeah,
one that we got.
That was.
And then I remember the pack-in combo of Last Battle and Super Hang On.
Yep.
Those were the 4 games that we had originally.
I think that is true.
That is,
Wow.
I remember it like it was yesterday. Those were
'Cause
the
last battle
Super
Yeah.
Hang On was
definitely
terrible.
Super Hang On was
It was
terrible.
a terrible game.
And Last Battle was Fist of the North Star, so we played that. And then we
Arzac.
and we loved Altered Beast. We played
Yeah.
the shit out of Altered
Altered was
Beast.
great, yeah.
Was Herzog's Wii part of that?
The-
'Cause I know that you
no, we had it, but no, it was not part of that.
No, it was part of it because we returned it fast. It was one. It was like, yeah, it was bought. It was bought with the Genesis.
Because I think we heard that it was good. Some people will still swear by it, but that never hooked with us.
That was not the game.
Oh yeah, back when our brother Chris played, all of us didn't like that game. We
Yeah.
all played. We're like, no, that
We
was.
didn't know what it was.
But for one, what was one you're talking about now?
Ghouls and Ghosts.
Ghouls and Ghosts. Okay.
Ghouls and Ghosts was definitely.
That was still one of the best. That's still the
That
best.
was
That's
the
one of the
best
top
Ghosts and Goblins
Genesis.
game.
That's one of the top Genesis games that came out.
And I
That
never
was-
played that.
That was
It's
incredible.
better than Ghosts and Goblins.
I played Ghosts and
by a
Goblins.
landslide.
Horrible.
Oh God.
Better
Ghost
than
Goblins
that.
sucks.
Oh.
that's,
I hate
what
Ghosts and
that's what I played.
It's better than
Never-
Super Ghouls and Ghosts.
Goes
It's
too
better
hard.
than that. Yeah.
It
And it
traumatized
had
me.
slowdown back
Yep.
then.
Yeah.
Weird.
It
Ghouls and
traumatized me
Ghosts
so
is
much.
the.
And it's better than the new ones. 'Cause he
No, it
was-
is. It's
he
the
was
best.
like
Genesis one
molasses.
is the best one. Period.
Yes.
It's the
The
best
definitive version.
Yes. For
Best one,
Genesis.
period.
Yeah.
Was it an arcade? That was an arcade.
Well,
Ghouls
Ghouls
and Ghosts
I
was
think
an
Ghouls and
arcade.
Ghosts was in the arcade.
One. I feel like
I
the
never
first
even
one was.
heard about it. Yeah, the first one was.
First one was.
But I think
Ghosts and
Ghosts
Goblins
was too.
definitely was. I think Ghouls and Ghosts was too.
fucking
I
hated
never
that
played
game.
it in the
I
arcade.
fucking
No, I
hated
never
Ghosts and
seen it.
Goblins.
But that
hated
was
Ghosts and
a hard ass
Goblins.
game, and you had to beat it twice
Yeah, 3
to
times.
get
Yeah,
through
she
the
did.
freaking thing.
You had to
To
beat
get the
twice.
ending, you had to beat the game twice.
Yeah.
Kill Loki
To fight
twice.
the actual boss.
But I really enjoyed.
I don't
the
like that
Genesis.
gameplay mechanic.
The Genesis one I really enjoyed. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of. It was difficult, but not to the point of where I want to
It
break the
wasn't.
game.
Yeah,
in half.
it was the difficulty was it was where it needed to be. It was challenging. It was not an easy game, but it was beatable. It was beatable. I like Cafe Fox's Super Nintendo games.
Yeah, leave it in the chat. Yo, we get back to your games.
That's too much. That's hilarious.
He said, "What is it? Super? What was it?"
Yeah. The game thing just went black. That's
Well,
not
for
all.
us,
That
I think
doesn't-
it's still playing.
Yeah,
for
they
you guys.
still see it, but
Oh.
it went away.
No, Ghouls and Ghosts
Oh
was
man,
good.
this brings back horrible memories, but fun memories also because
No,
it's such a hard
The
game.
gold armor was
Duck.
the shit because you were able to,
Duck.
Get
He's about
more
to kill him
hits.
right now.
you had a special technique with your weapon, a
Oh.
special ability that you were able
Cheesy
to do. with it.
bastard. He cheesed him.
But you get hit once, it's done.
It still holds up.
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah. I played
yes.
this recently.
Absolutely.
Really?
I actually I beat the regular. No. I got to
Oh,
the
man.
falling part.
Mm.
I got to the board where you fall and the piranha plants bite you.
I'm getting anxiety right now.
I love this. No, this
Because
was,
hate
I know
this
I'm
stage.
saying I'm getting it because I
I
this
got
was
to the
such a
stage.
Ghosts
pleasure.
and Goblins are so traumatizing.
No, this was such a pleasure to play. I'm telling you.
Oh.
When I was
So-
young,
I gotta
beat
play
this.
this,
I
man.
beat this game when I was younger.
This
not,
one was
not
good.
now.
This
I,
one
know,
was good.
I should play this, man.
It's not. It's you think it's tough and it's
It is a tough game,
it's manageable,
but
now.
it's fun.
But that
Dude,
stage,
you played
that stage is
Blasphemous.
foul.
I know.
Blasphemous
I know.
is fucking foul.
I
This is
kept
just
trying to
Ghosts
get,
and Goblins got me
I
like.
kept trying to get hit
what
through
the
the
hell?
stage instead of going down that stupid path, and they always cheated and glitched.
Does it have the knife?
Yeah, it does. The
Ugh.
dagger.
I hated
It
that.
has a dagger.
I hated that.
You just use the dagger.
Dagger's one of the best items in the game.
Really?
Yeah, I got stuck with
I
the
never-
sword,
I never
yeah,
read
and
that
that.
it was tough.
The big sword I like.
I got
Big
stuck.
sword
I got stuck with the sword.
Hmm.
But all right, and Super Nintendo.
For Super Nintendo. A game that we bought for the system that's not a pack-in. Castlevania 4.
That was a good.
Yeah, that was.
that was-
yeah.
That's one of mine.
That was
Yeah.
actually mind blowing.
That's one of
That
mine.
game was mind blowing.
That was awesome.
Dude, talk about aging well.
That was.
That's
that
still
was,
aged well now.
No,
That game is
Castlevania 4
beautiful.
is. I have a save on the NSO in Castlevania 4 because I was playing that.
It's a beautiful game.
It's just
That's a game I'm gonna play every
music-
year. every year.
It's not. It's an awesome. It's a beautiful looking game. The music is great. It's
It's still the best music.
it's got
And the most forgiving jump. Look where he is. They had the most forgiving jump. It was so forgiving. You would fuck up a jump and you could be at the edge and you're
Yeah.
on nothing. It's
Unless
so
you
forgiving.
get hit.
Oh,
and
when you get
bounce
hit,
off.
yeah.
Then you're dead.
But like, you know, when you think you fuck up a jump, no, I didn't. Oh, I'm on the
Wow.
edge where there's nothing under me.
Oh, you fall straight down fast.
Yeah, like a fucking anvil.
Yes, yes.
They programmed
I
it just
love Castlevania 4 is so awesome.
no the eight direct. I told you it's the 8-directional whip, man.
They've never
it's
done
like
that
they
again.
never freaking did it again.
Wild.
right. Wow.
Never did
Not
it
the
again.
same. Not the same.
Not the same way. You might do diagonal with John Morris and Bloodlines, I think, but he
It's
didn't.
not
he-
the same.
It's not the same.
It's
It
not the
wasn't
same.
8 directional.
The straight whip.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, like a whip ever really
The
goes straight
whip,
like
yeah.
that. You know, it's
Like
like
it looks like a stick.
See, you
I
know,
feel like people sleep on this though.
no, they do. It's not mentioned enough.
Mm.
And I forgot who was on the podcast fairly recently that brought this game up as a go-to game. Probably one of the developers we've had on that they said this is one of their go-to games to
Yes.
just play.
Yes,
Dude, they're
Abator.
always-
It might have been yeah, maybe
Yeah.
Abator peeps.
They
Yeah.
always talk about 3 usually,
Mm.
and they never talk about this.
That one is definitely a hidden, not really hidden, just a gem.
It's a gem.
It's just a gem of, yeah. If you haven't played it, it's so good.
Which still might be part of the best first releases for a system. The Super Nintendo, if you're thinking about the games that they had first,
They had a lot.
that might have been one of the best.
that was one of the. Yeah, it's definitely one of the best games to release. I think one of the launch games ever released.
Yeah.
You know, for a
because
console,
the music.
it was awesome.
Music is so good in it.
Oh, music's probably one of the best soundtracks.
I still play the first stage just for the music.
Simon's theme.
Yep.
That's what they call it. Simon's theme.
And man.
Rightfully so.
So for me, what did I play? All right, I'll start with Super Nintendo.
Okay.
Yeah, you better.
So
Wow.
one of them was Super Castlevania.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Super Castlevania 4.
Yep.
When whenever I look for the game, I'm like, yo, where's Castlevania? I was like, oh, it's Super Castlevania. I forgot.
name.
I forgot.
Super
about that.
Castlevania 4.
Yeah, it's a weird name. But yeah, like I was saying, it's one of the best launch titles ever.
Okay.
It might have came out like 2 weeks after, but still, does that not count? All right, so I will go into ActRaiser. So that was one of the first games I had for Super Nintendo.
Oh yeah.
And the same the same credit I gave for Castlevania 4, I give that to ActRaiser.
It was
Now what's
polished.
funny is this is yet another game that's 2 genres mixed into one game. And if you ever noticed, all my favorite games are 2 genre games mixed into one game. And it's always something that you least expect as the secondary game. Because if this was ActRaiser, the building, the town part,
Sims.
this would not be on my list if that was the game.
You just build. It's a Sims.
I'd be like, what is it? Was it Civilization?
Yeah.
No. But if you go back to an action part, so the way the game starts, it's funny. A lot of people probably didn't even realize that it was an action game because they start you in a floating castle, right? And if you don't go through the menu and select fight to go down into the area, and it goes in mode 7 all the way down. It's like one of the first times I've seen that effect.
Yep.
And it's just like it's like a countdown.
Yeah.
And you go straight down into the area. If you don't do that, you're stuck in a stupid tower and you're talking to a cherub, and you're like, I don't know how to play this game. Turn it off. And I'm sure
ahead of its
somebody somewhere was like, turn this shit off. This game sucks. I'm stuck talking to this angel. But when you get to the action part and that music kicks in, dude, still that soundtrack is still one of the
It
top
looks dope.
soundtracks of all time.
It looks dope.
And that was the first CD that I looked for, the symphonic remix of it, like an orchestra. I looked for that CD, and I had to get a Japanese version,
Wow.
and it was expensive.
Gee.
But I bought that years later. But so first stage, one of the best ever. Music for it, best ever. So, and then even when you have to deal with that switch around and freaking build the town and save the people, that's still fun in a way. It's still fun. Not in the remake.
I was gonna say, like, you didn't like it in
the
right?
remake is.
In the remake, they made it into a tower defense game, and they made you do like 13 levels before you get to the second level.
Jesus.
So I don't know what they were doing.
13 levels before you get to
Before
the
you
second.
it took 3 hours to get to the second level.
Jesus.
Really, the
Yes,
second
'cause they kept
side-scrolling
throwing.
stage.
Yeah, because
Really?
they kept throwing the build the town stuff and tower defense,
A lot
which
of
was a new.
like it's basically just
Different game.
a real-time
Wow.
strategy, pretty much.
And they just threw it in there. And I was like, it's cool for a second. And then
Right.
it just kept going. Kept going.
that's
It's like,
too
save
much.
the guy. Save this guy. Like, who is this guy?
Right.
Who is this guy? Who are you? Who is this guy? But yeah, that's definitely one of the better
And what about for
games I
Genesis?
picked up for it. Genesis.
Gotta
Okay.
move on. Gotta skip him.
If you don't have one, that's okay.
No, I got one. Super Thunderblade. You said it,
Okay.
but you didn't talk about it. Super Thunderblade was actual release title. I got a Genesis maybe 4 years late, right?
Something like
Or
that.
5 years late, because it came out in '89. I got that in like right before PlayStation came out. It was very late, and I don't know where I got any of my Genesis games, but I had Super Thunderblade, and that sucked. That sucked.
Doesn't look bad.
Listen, I was a fan of Space Harrier.
I didn't find it bad at the
It
time.
doesn't look
I
bad.
really
This
didn't
game is
find it
terrible.
bad.
I never
really
played
didn't
this.
find it bad at the time.
I never played this, but it looks pretty dope.
As
It
a
wasn't
fan-
bad at the time.
Did we beat
As a
this?
fan,
You did. You
as a
definitely
fan,
did.
yeah, you
Right?
beat all these weird games. As a fan of Space Harrier or Harrier on Sega Master System, which
Yeah.
is leaps and bounds better than this on the Genesis. This game is awful.
So it looks like a slower
It's
version
bad.
of Space Harrier.
This is a bad version of Space Harrier. And you can hit those buildings, by the way.
Wow.
But yeah, this game is terrible, and I hated it.
He's so mad.
And I
Wow.
didn't. It made me not like the Genesis because I listen. I understood what the Genesis was. I saw all the games you had, but my experience with the Genesis was horrible because I had that, and I will continue on with others later. But that was a bad game.
Yo, he's had the worst experience. With
It's a
Yeah,
bad
for real.
system.
It's the
dude.
crazy. It's the crazy.
My worst system.
For real.
It's crazy. And
was
Genesis,
Genesis.
it's like the legendary, one of the greatest systems ever made. And he started off with the worst possible games. Even though there was others available that were amazing,
Yeah,
but he
tons
never
of
got to
games.
it. Never
No,
got
I
to
beat
it.
good
this.
games.
I beat a whole bunch of Genesis games. I played the ones you had. I played Sonic and everything. I know all of them. I just didn't have it when I bought my Genesis. So yeah, that's one of them.
Jay, you're not a real one.
I beat those games.
You're a poser.
Get out of
Wow.
here. Get out of here.
Wow.
Take off that Sonic shirt. Take it off.
Listen, check out the ring. Check out the ring. What do you got?
Did you do your Super Nintendo?
Yes.
You did? Oh, okay.
Actraiser.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that was the first one. Okay. I'm gonna do since the packing ones were already mentioned.
You can still talk about it. It's last battle. You gotta talk about last battle.
I mean, you know what I
You gotta
mean?
talk. You got stories for last
Yeah,
battle.
I mean, come on now. I mean, Last Battle is a special one right
Talk
there.
about another. That's my Genesis experience.
All right, I'm gonna run through two. I'm gonna do two Genesis. So obviously, since you brought up Last Battle, that was
When did you realize it was Fist of the North Star?
late.
Because they didn't tell you.
Actually,
right away.
very late. Very late, right? We realized that shit.
yeah,
they
it
changed
was-
everybody's. Our Zach is Kenshiro.
Did you think that they looked like them though when
Yeah.
you were playing it?
Yeah, they look like him. Yeah,
That's what I'm
everyone.
saying. Did you think that?
It didn't even pop
But
up
it
my head,
didn't.
dude. It didn't even pop up in
No,
my
same
head.
here.
It didn't even pop up. That's Kenshiro.
Because this is the story. This
Look
is
at
not,
that icon.
Little
That's-
ass head.
and this is season 2 that this game takes
Yeah,
place.
no Ray. Ray
Yeah,
wasn't in it.
Ray
This-
was, yeah, we weren't. I wasn't familiar with the season 2 story at first when I first liked Fist of the North Star. So,
What up, Solomon?
but then the kicks and the punches, you're kind of like, okay, this is very.
This game is ugly. It's just ugly, and you guys milked this game.
You know what? It's not that it's ugly. It moves ugly.
It's a
It's
bad-
just
early.
like the sprites don't look bad. Like the
I mean,
characters
look,
don't look
no.
bad.
If
The
you
graphics don't look
compared
bad.
If you compared it to Black Belt, it's a improved version
A black belt, yeah.
of
Is it
Black
better?
Belt.
Yeah.
The way it looks, at least.
It looks like
I don't know
an-
if it's more fun than Black Belt.
It looks like a
punishing.
more enhanced version of this game.
Oh yeah, yeah. They all come from the
Kung
same
fu.
shit. Yeah,
Black Belt. Black Belt
that's
is
the
like
same
Kung Fu.
premise.
Same
Minus
thing.
there's no head exploding, which it
Right.
should have been.
And
you
they
know?
took that out.
Yeah, it was. They just
Was the
uh.
Gen- was
Is
the
it in
they
the
actually-
Japanese
they,
version?
they break a. They either
Mega
go
Drive,
off.
right? Mega Drive, they blew up. They broke in pieces.
Is it in the It's in the Japanese version?
They broke in pieces.
Oh,
'cause
okay.
in-
Yeah, yeah. They
'cause
broke.
in
Yeah,
Black
they
Belt, they broke in pieces.
broken pieces.
They
yeah.
get all the cool shit over there.
But
man.
yeah, we liked it. And then
Arzak.
Arzak and all the fucked up name. The game
Instead
was
of Kin.
dude.
Instead of Kin, they named him Arzak.
Look at this character.
Who is this guy?
I hate this. He's easy. He's very easy.
Who is that?
I don't even. I can't even tell you. He turns to a puddle of shit. And he fucking dies. He died
Yeah,
like how
look
he
like
looked.
Slimer.
Yeah. No, he looked like
Slimer, bro.
You
He
fight
did
the
look-
real human Slimer.
Dude, that looked like Amiga. That looked like
Wow.
a PC game
You
back
said-
in the day.
You said you had 2 games?
Yeah, I'll throw in Golden Axe.
Oh, that's on my list. All
Yeah.
right. Ah, cool.
That was amazing.
I mean, I think everybody who's
yeah.
played Golden Axe and had a Genesis and played this game, it changed
Right.
gaming for them. Period.
You
'Cause-
made,
Right.
you made a good choice.
yeah, Golden
'Cause
Axe.
you could
Yeah,
have got Alien Storm.
No, actually, it wasn't. That
It
wasn't
came
the choice
after?
that night. That wasn't the
It
choice.
came after. Right?
You know what the funny thing is? The choice was the Technodrome toy
Oh, word.
or Alien Storm.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh,
and,
Alien
and I
Storm.
chose the Technodrome toy
Wow.
over Alien Storm. And then
Good
we
that was a
choice.
good choice.
and then we
That was a good
eventually got
choice.
this, which is
This is
epic.
fucking awesome.
Golden Axe
Golden Axe is still good.
is epic.
Still good.
Masterpiece.
Part 1 is better than 2 and 3.
And this is before Streets of Rage.
Yeah, this was special. The design, the enemies, the attacks, the music.
Was this the first like multiplayer, like simultaneous player arcade
No, I know there was definitely
that they
some-
pulled, that they pulled off right though?
Oh, do you mean Genesis?
Yes.
I
Alter Beast.
Alter Beast was pulled off perfect. Yeah, so
Oh, I mean,
Alter Beast was
That's the multiplayer. Okay.
yeah, Alter Beast did it perfect. That's why Genesis. I love Genesis so much.
Because
'cause
Double Dragon they didn't get right.
They took
Sega Master System was not right.
no,
No.
but Genesis got the co-ops right. They made them better.
Yeah.
They made them better. Like-
Forgotten Worlds also was not too bad.
Ew,
Co-op.
stop.
No,
Co-op.
Forgotten
the
Worlds-
co-op was
no,
bad.
Forgotten Worlds
Yeah,
wasn't bad.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad game.
It wasn't bad.
I mean, yeah.
We can't
Wasn't
listen-
my taste.
Jay, we can't listen to you about Sega, man. You're a,
It wasn't
you're,
my
You're a
taste.
poser.
Listen,
Take off your shirt.
garbage. I take off no shirt.
But Super Nintendo, obviously, I do not remember a lot of. Besides Super Mario World, I do not remember a lot of release titles. But
That's
I,
okay.
But I do remember ones that I love.
Well,
And
talk about that. You said the ones you had, right?
what from
You said like 4 Super Nintendo.
Let's see.
You remember none of those?
which ones? I didn't hear. him say
Castlevania
shit.
4.
Yeah, Castlevania 4. Yeah, sure.
Let's see. Turtles in Time.
Well, yeah,
But
you're
that-
killing my list
That was
now.
the
Oh, sorry.
first. That
You-
was
you
the
didn't
first
say it,
title
yeah.
you had.
Wow.
That was the first title you had.
That was on
wasn't
my.
See, I don't
it? I
remember.
thought you had it early. Did you have a Super Nintendo early?
Kind of did. Kind of early, but there wasn't.
All right, tell me if this was early.
Contra?
I don't remember. Now you're killing.
Sorry,
my
I'm
list.
sorry.
Why are
I
you
was-
killing my fucking list?
Sorry, go.
Jesus Christ!
you
I was
have to
gonna say
elaborate.
I was gonna say Contra 3. We had that pretty, but I don't know if that was like a release title. That was like maybe early into the first generation. I don't remember.
Well, it might have been one of the first titles you had.
But
You don't know.
but I'm gonna fucking mention Contra 3 because Contra 3 was arguably the best Contra. That like people can go
for a
back
long time.
for a long time before the new one that came out, which is better than Contra 3 easily.
Yeah.
Contra 3 was amazing. It felt so arcadey.
Tough.
It's a very tough game, very arcadey, very you got your like track from like what the Terminator was it that they have in there or the Predator?
Predator, I think.
I think it was that track that they threw it in there. They act like it's
if
not
you can
from
ever
there.
see it, well, no one makes it there.
Yeah. It's like, but that game
I
was
think
so
I made it
dope,
to that stage one time in my life.
dude. And they had like you had the side scrolling, and then you had and that worked. I like that. A lot of people
Not a
hate
lot
on
of
that.
People do.
Because I get dizzy.
Yeah,
It wasn't bad.
I mean, it was.
it was
different.
split screen. It was different. They tried, kudos to them for trying something different in the series.
Well, show the
Yeah.
regular part. 'Cause that part is very odd.
But I mean, you fuck around, you can throw up from seeing too much
Yeah,
of that game.
yeah.
Which
I
you
have to go back
control
to
with
the
the top
first
with top buttons.
What
but
is the part everyone remembers?
I-
Is the
yeah.
first stage.
I love Contra 3. Contra 3 was fucking so dope. We had a lot of fun with that game. But yeah, that's
Which
Okay.
is
I don't know
another
if that-
multiplayer.
All right.
most of my memories are from multiplayers.
Yeah.
Kev's like, no.
It's funny. I
Super
never,
Nintendo- Super
I
Nintendo
never
was
even
better.
played multiplayer. I think
What's up?
I didn't really play multiplayer.
Contra 3?
Yeah.
I would never play that by myself.
It's
Fuck
a
that.
tough
I need
game.
help. I need help.
Yikes.
Al, what you got?
Yikes. You already said it, or Turbo already said it, but Turtles in Time
Turtles in
for
Time.
Super Nintendo.
A lot of people's
Nice.
favorite Turtles game.
that was
What-
an early game. That was
what-
very, very early.
What a memory that game.
And that game still wins top of favorite Turtles game list on
Mhm.
certain sites.
I think it's based
Yeah.
off of
even
nostalgia.
higher than
That is
freaking
nostalgia, though.
Shredder's
That's-
Revenge.
it
I'm
is.
like,
That's
that is
nostalgia.
nostalgia.
That's nostalgia.
If
Well,
it's
it is,
higher
it's a
than
great
Shredder's
Not even the
Revenge.
arcade 4-player, the Super Nintendo one, 2-player. I'm like, that's the best.
If
Like,
I was
why would-
if I was going like my favorite Turtles games, like I would go with the original arcade as in terms of nostalgia.
Right.
Yeah.
The original arcade was
Oh, yeah.
nostalgia easily for me. I was blown away by that.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
But TMNT Shredder's Revenge just shit on everything.
I can't
Yeah.
believe they only had 2.
Yeah.
They only
Yeah.
had 2,
Two players.
and then Manhattan.
Serious.
It was for Nintendo.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, only 2 players.
But the amount of money that made, they
Yeah.
only made 2 of them.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Crazy. And it was
And,
2 players. 2 players.
Another one. Obviously you guys said Altered Beast doesn't count.
Nope.
No, I'm counting.
But
But that's
You might as well talk about
that's a
what
big
else.
experience,
So,
man.
yeah, no, I had a lot of fun with Altered Beast, man.
I mean, obviously that needs to update
That's-
now.
that-
but
yeah,
I mean,
well, obviously,
but
yeah.
Dude,
You didn't
At the
you didn't
time-
like the update?
At the time, it was good.
dude, the power up and all
Hell
that.
yeah,
The
man.
excitement to get the fucking beast form. I was like, yo.
Rise from your grave.
No, welcome to your dome.
Welcome to your
I
dome.
gotta get this bald-headed guy out of here.
There was
Yeah.
a good one on Game Boy Advance. You didn't play it?
Chill, man. One must know small screens.
So I want to say, since we just mentioned that quick, and I was kind of just
Doesn't
thrown in
count.
there.
Yeah.
Pit Fighter.
Ew,
Yeah, thank you, Al, for mentioning that. Yes.
That was
sir.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Mic drop, bro.
Yes.
No, blow that up.
Yo, Pit Fighter.
Blow that
all
game
Pit
day.
Fighter was the shit,
Pit Fighter.
That was
all
one of your
day.
first.
Bro.
That's hilarious.
bro. So much, like, all right.
Acclaim.
My older
That
brother.
was
I mean,
Acclaim, right?
you know, it's funny how I got the game. So my older brother rented it like 2 times, and
Mhm.
both times he rented it,
Couldn't get
we played the shit out of it,
I got so much wrong.
and we played it
was
so
great, though.
much that we ended up just buying it.
That's the exact same thing that happened with me and Turb.
It's
we
like,
saw it in the arcades.
Yeah.
There's crowds around that shit.
yo,
And as soon as that was released, we said, no, we're
no, we
owning
gotta have it.
Pit Fighter.
Yep.
Was that after or before Mortal Kombat? Before, right?
I might have been before.
I think it was
I think
before.
I think it's
Before.
before.
I believe it was
Yeah.
before.
I was like,
that was like the first digitized people we saw.
yeah, like the
Yeah.
the rendered,
Yep.
digitized people.
I mean, listen, it looked for the time. It looked all
Oh
right.
no, it's
It looked
aged.
good.
It's definitely aged. But at the time, I was like, "Yo, this is the you picked Ty all the time, the guy with the double kick.
Yep.
Yeah.
I picked Buzz, the
Kickboxer.
wrestler.
Yep.
I fucking loved that game back in the day, dude. Oh, my
Every
God.
time I think of that game, I think of Street Smart also, and that's another bad fighting.
Yeah.
But I just think of, but I think of the last boss, and I can't.
I don't remember. What in Pit Fighter?
Yes.
Oh, the Gimp.
Yes.
the
I can't deal with that game.
that's not a good look. I just hate getting stabbed by the dude in the crowd.
The crowd is
Yeah.
funny though. The crowd is funny, and how
The weapons
it's
and
so
stuff. Yo,
tight.
this
I
game
used,
is.
to I used to even looking at it now. I'm getting nostalgic. I'm like, I had a lot of fun with this, even
Chalk-
though it's like
Chalk and I played this for Fighter Fridays. What was it, like
It's so broken.
2 years ago?
It's a very broken game. But I fucking
It's
love
fun.
it. I love
It's
this.
fun. It
I
has
love
charm.
I
It
love
is.
the
Listen,
shit out
I
of
Look at
played
this.
it. I played enough.
You
of
made
Pit
it.
Fighter. I played enough of Pit Fighter. It was fun at times. But I
It
didn't
was
pick
it was
that.
good.
I didn't pick Buzz.
Buzz was my guy for some
Oh,
reason.
man.
Buzz was my. I tried to use Kato, but his range was too
Ty.
fucking short.
I picked dude with the kicks.
That's Ty. He had the
Ty.
cheesy double
Ty.
kick.
Ty, that's what my.
He had
that
the
was
cheap
my
That was
double
character.
kick.
good.
Freaky tie.
That was my character, man.
Yeah, it was all right. It was all right.
Um,
Doesn't hold up, but it was good.
It's a little rough. A little rough around the edges. A little rough. What you got, Kev?
So for Super
Oh,
Nintendo,
you do your super.
yeah, for Super Nintendo, I actually played this at a friend's house. It was like a church friend, family friend, and it was F-Zero.
Yeah. F-Zero was the shit.
F-Zero
Yeah.
I was
was
on
on.
the
I was
first
gonna
one.
And I
say,
played
yeah.
it at my friend's house first, and then when I got a Super Nintendo, for my own Super Nintendo, that's the game I got with it.
Dude, Super
It was
Nintendo,
Street Fighter and F-Zero.
Super Nintendo milked the hell out of Mode 7.
Oh,
Oh, God, it was in everything.
Forget it.
All
Oh,
Forget
the
it.
everything.
games. They were
Forget
so
it.
happy with that.
Forget it, man.
No, F-Zero had a really sick soundtrack.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Really sick
Till this day, I
soundtrack. Yeah.
freaking listen to it.
To this day, I've never seen Stage 4.
It was difficult.
It's a hard
Yeah,
game.
very
It's a
hard game.
Hell
yeah.
Dude, when we went to the
I might
retro
have.
gaming,
I
the
might
retro
have.
gaming expo, and they had a band performing.
Yeah.
And I walked in, and I was like, "What is that tune? What is that? What is that?" and it was Mute City. I was
Yep.
like, "Yo," I
Yeah.
started getting emotional. I was like, "Yo,
Yeah.
they're fucking killing it
And
right
it
now."
was
I like,
awesome.
that was so awesome to hear. I love that.
Yet another game with an awesome soundtrack.
Yeah, no. Even looking at it, I'm like, "Yo, I didn't even race like this, but I like seeing the game."
I remember a desert stage. I remember a fire stage. But
F-Zero was great.
still good. But they be cheating, man. They be running to your car.
Dude, you guys never played? Have you played the what is it? F-Zero
No, I didn't play
99?
99.
Bro,
They added
Yes,
new
I played
updates.
that.
you think
I suck
this
at
shit is hard,
They
That's
cheat,
man?
They put
Dude.
they put a dead car you're about to lap in front of you, so you can hit that shit and ruin your race.
Bro, this shit
All the time.
It's tough.
that's tough.
All
no,
the time.
F-Zero
Oh
99
my
is tough.
god, it's tough. I
you're
don't
in
know how the
first
hell you get
place.
first
You just
place in
pop,
that.
You just pop.
It's the luck of the draw, I think.
I
just
never. I don't even think I finished the race.
No,
I play like
No,
three
because you
times. and
blow up.
I get blown up, and
you
I was
blow
like,
up fast. It's like,
okay.
yo, it's just a sea of cars. Like, just
And
oh my god.
Can you believe that's how we got Mario Kart?
And now you have F-Zero in Mario Kart.
Yeah,
Word.
because they tried to
With
make
the stages
F-Zero.
and
That's why you can't do F-Zero, because they have it in Mario Kart.
Well, they tried to make F-Zero 2, but couldn't. And
Oh,
then
really?
they said, all right, let's put Mario characters in.
And there
And
you
then
have
ended
it.
up being Mario
Wow.
Kart.
Create a juggernaut.
Oh,
Look at
that's the
that.
story behind it. They tried to make F-Zero 2, and they're like, whatever. Wow.
Jeez.
That's crazy.
All right, what you got?
Jeez.
No wonder they struggle. All right, what?
This is the last round, by the way.
Last round. Oh yeah, that's right. Because I don't really have any. How many more?
I have a
first
I
games
still
do you
have a bunch. I'm gonna run through them.
Really?
Yeah, that's fine.
I could run through 'em.
Revenge of Shinobi was one of the first. Genesis
I
games.
wasn't a fan of that either.
You didn't like that. Game.
What?
Genesis.
Didn't you introduce us to Revenge of Shinobi?
I like Shinobi. I didn't play Revenge. of
Telling you
Shinobi.
guys, this guy is a Sega poser.
I'm a
Right
Sega
now.
Master System guy.
He's a
Oh,
poser.
man.
Master System
He's
guy.
not real. Where's Joel? He's throwing up right now.
I know he is.
He is throwing up. He's not even mad. He's throwing up. I love this game. This game
I
was
never
the
liked this
shit.
game.
That was great.
I like Shadow Dancer.
You know what's crazy? I didn't like the first Shinobi.
No?
No, I didn't like first.
Wow.
Shinobi. I
The
like
music.
this one.
I love the music in Shinobi.
This one is good.
This isn't bad. This isn't bad.
He has a
It's
better
not my
design.
thing.
He looks like a ninja rather than looks like the Karate Kid dressed up in
Listen.
pajamas. Well, he did. He looked like Karate Kid in pajamas.
They're black.
He looks like an actual ninja.
should have
my
black
God.
on.
His head's exposed. Everyone
Oh
knows
my
who he
God.
What
is.
ninja's
Like,
in a white suit?
what ninja? Storm
white
Shadow,
suit.
dude.
He's
Storm
not.
Shadow. What
In the
ninja
snow.
has his face
That's not
exposed,
snow.
looking like Karate Kid?
It's not snow.
Looking like.
Come on, there's tons of ninjas in white.
Oh boy.
I feel
There's
Karate
one.
Kid was one of the first Nintendo games. that we
That
played.
is not.
Ew.
That was not.
The rentals.
Wow.
That's this game
Yes,
sucked.
seriously.
Yeah, that was almost as bad as the Genesis game. Now I know y'all gonna hate me.
Oh,
Oh my God.
Chad is gonna hate
Oh
me.
man. Let's see. Okay, Super
Eat 'em
Nintendo.
up, chat.
Which Super
Yeah.
Nintendo game did we play that
Got a
we didn't
professional
talk
hater.
about? Right? You talked about F-Zero. Zelda didn't come out for like about a year after that, so I can't really even say Link to the Past, despite how great that
Did
game
you have
was.
SimCity?
No, and
Wow.
I didn't have Pilot Wings. That was your jam.
Well,
Wait,
I was
Super,
gonna say
Super
next, I'm
Metroid
saying-
wasn't part of that,
No,
right?
Super Metroid didn't come out.
Or
Okay.
Super Punch Out.
They didn't come out.
Yeah,
until later.
that's my Super Nintendo list. Like I don't have it. Like I really
I
don't
wish
know.
I could friggin'
On
put that in
release,
there, but yeah.
besides Super Mario World, I don't have anything. I
Yeah.
have nothing.
Yeah, Super Mario World was.
First generation SNES.
Dude, and I still want the cape brought back. I want the cape back.
Didn't they bring it back
No.
in a 3D game?
They okay. Mario 64. He had a little
Not the
freaking
wings, not the
He had the
ears.
wings on the cap.
Nah,
That was the closest thing you got to it.
That sucks.
What the?
The
Yo.
ear things? That was garbage.
Wow.
I didn't like flying in Mario 64.
It was weird.
Wait,
Yeah.
nobody said Sonic?
Well, that was a
Well, that's a
pack-in.
packing game. That's the one
That wasn't
we
one of the first games.
Yeah.
No?
But you know
That
what?
wasn't
That
first
came out
generation?
way late.
Really?
Way late.
No, it came later. Yeah, Sonic did not
That was
come
like
out.
2 years after.
Maybe
Really?
2. Yeah, maybe a
Yeah.
good 2 years.
What about
after.
Streets of Rage?
Nah,
That-
that was
That's
first
on,
year.
that's on my list.
That was first year.
First year?
Not if you
release,
got it. Yeah, not
It's
if
on my list.
we
Golden
bought
Axe was way
Genesis when it
before.
came out. Like Super Nintendo, we didn't get the first day. That's why Castlevania was part of that group.
I didn't get it
Castlevania
also.
wasn't launched.
Dude, I got my shit like 2 years late.
I got my Super Nintendo like 2 years late.
I got like
Yeah.
1992. That was like 1 year late. Oh,
That's like my PS3. I got that like year 5.
You know what's
Yeah.
crazy? I don't know. It's funny because like one of the first strategy role player I ever liked is on the Genesis, but it wasn't Shining Force 1.
Didn't you
Wow.
have Vermilion? You had Sword of Vermilion.
That was a
didn't you?
strategy.
That wasn't first.
That was a strategy role player.
That was an early game.
Oh, that was
It was an early
that
game,
was
though.
an early
It's on
game.
my list. So, yeah, it's on my list.
Yeah,
But I'm
yeah.
saying Shining Force 2
No, that wasn't.
wasn't first generation. Shining Force 1 was.
Yeah.
And I didn't play it. I didn't care for it.
Well,
Yeah.
But it
you
was
know.
part two.
You didn't know anything
But yeah, Sword of Vermilion.
about that.
And
I
Joel
hated that game.
Joel holds a place for this game too.
Mhm.
And I still hold a place for this game too. I was watching it, I was like, is this gonna be ugly as shit?
I thought it was weird.
And I still have the soundtrack to the game because I like the soundtrack of the game. And I was like, you know what? This game is a dope role playing game. I really like Sword of Vermilion. It did a lot of different things, and
It was ahead of its time. I
yeah,
think.
it definitely
was
ahead
like,
of its time. It did like you run into an enemy and it's almost like a beat 'em up in a sense, but it's
yeah,
not.
Yeah. It's real time.
The
yeah.
boss battles were different. Even though you could just do
I
one
mean, the
uppercut
side
swing.
There was
part
side
looked cool.
scrolling. Yeah, the side scrolling
Yeah.
boss.
The other stuff did not look
It was
cool
it
to
was
me.
different. Jay, but this ain't you Genesis hater. We're not talking about what
Yeah,
you
right.
like.
Listen, you
We
already
don't
said you
care
liked
about
it.
what you like.
already said you
Super
liked
Nintendo, Sega poser. All right?
I'ma
We're
get
not
into
talking
it.
about you.
I'm gonna get into more.
We're talking about Sword of Vermilion.
It's a weird
And
game.
that was a good game. Had a
Oh,
good soundtrack.
Spiderman was an early Genesis game.
Yes, it
right?
was.
That was the early game. That was not
You
bad.
had, was that before Batman?
For the Genesis?
I think
Batman was
I
first.
think no. I
Oh.
think Spider-Man. I want to look it up.
Well, about to say, you got to look that up because
I
I'm not
think
sure.
'Cause I remember
Spider-Man.
Batman being very stiff. Like those games. are weird.
Batman was funny. It wasn't supposed to be as good as it was.
They're sort of.
It was
annoying.
actually
I remember
wasn't
that
bad.
little ass guy walking.
That's a bad clip too because you have a black screen and the guy just looking around.
I don't know what's going on here.
He's in a dungeon.
Yeah, this is when you run into somebody and then you go into this screen and you fight him like that, which is cool. I like that. I like you didn't murder those things. And yeah, it's kind of like a Fantasy Star vibe with the dungeons like
Yeah,
that.
Yeah.
Oof.
And then when you run into when you run into a fight, it turns into that. What you,
know
just
what it
saw.
reminds me? It reminds me of a TurboGrafx game.
A bit, yeah, a bit,
Like Double Dungeons.
a bit,
or
and it
something.
had Fantasy Star vibes with the
That part,
towns,
yeah, that
which
part
was
fun.
which I enjoyed. I mean, that's what it was back in the day. And the main bosses you fight in a,
I needed
graphics were
to
better.
see- I needed to see that.
But yeah, Jay. I mean, you're just a hater, You just you
That's
can't.
my job.
Wow.
Hey, yo, record that. Keep that
Yo,
as a
that's it.
soundbite, man.
That's
He
it.
admits it. That's my job.
It's in there.
It is.
That's awesome.
What came out first, Spider-Man or Batman?
All right, they both came out in 1990.
Oh, really?
Oh, the same year.
Yeah, they came
Wow.
out in the same year. Batman was July. I can't get a month for Spider-Man
Wikipedia's
yet.
letting you down?
Yeah,
It is for real.
All right.
I have a question.
What's up?
When was Phantasy Star 2? Was that part of it?
Maybe.
I feel like it was.
That was an early game.
That was early.
That
And
was
that-
fairly early.
that-
You guys had that.
Yeah, because we had that pretty fucking early, and that changed everything.
Yeah.
Everything for
I'll give you
me.
that.
Yeah.
Phantasy Star 2 was, I think the level of storytelling, character development, music,
Mm-hmm.
amazing follow up to a great game from the Master System. It was such a treat. This game, I have a fucking tattoo of it on my back. Like that's how much I enjoyed Phantasy Star 2. That is probably one of.
That was early.
I love this game.
It's a hard ass game.
It's extremely tough game. But oh
Damn
my god,
the dams.
yeah.
The
Damn.
dams.
I love Phantasy Star 2, and now that I think about it, I'm like, yeah, that's one of the first games that we had was Phantasy Star 2. That actually made our other brother quit playing games.
It's a hard ass
He
game.
took the controller and threw it into a wooden dresser, and it got stuck.
Just goes to show you how powerful.
Every
a
time I
Genesis
hear that
controller
story,
is.
man,
And
it
it's
cracks
that-
me up every time
No,
I hear that
the
story.
anger. The anger.
No,
Because I've seen him angry before.
Oh,
so
that shit was wild.
it's on a different level of
because
anger.
you complete a dungeon, right? But if you didn't have that, what was it, a telepipe or an escapipe? I forgot which the one that gets you out of the dungeons, and he didn't have it, and he had to walk all the way back
and
out
fight
of the
enemies.
dungeon, and you're walking slow, and you're running out of healing items, and there's it's not like you're gonna go to a save point. And
It was
refill
punishing. It was a
like-
punishing game.
So you had to gamble whether you were gonna run from a fight or fight and lose the fight, and he kept getting. He was always big on running. He always wanted to run,
It's like, no, you got to fight.
and
this
he got
motherfucker.
murdered, and he was like, yeah, He's like, God damn it, that was crazy.
I have 3 left. I know I've been announcing
skipped
things.
me.
I skipped a bunch of people, actually, so just go with your.
I got a few I can
Yeah.
get through.
Whatever you got to get through.
You done?
I'm done. Yeah.
Okay. So I got Pilot Wings for Super Nintendo.
Wow.
It's a weird game that I didn't think I would enjoy as much as I did, but I
Never-
really love that game.
Never played it.
It's a
Really
little too
love it.
weird.
It might be for
Oh,
some
it's-
people.
No, it's not.
What do I sound like right now, right?
Oh,
What do I
It's not
sound
your
like?
job.
Oh, shit.
It's not your job.
He's an apprentice.
No, it
He's
is a
an
weird
apprentice.
game.
I'm trying to learn, Jay. I'm trying to learn.
It is a weird game, but the music in there was pretty cool. It's like a relaxing game most of the time.
Mm.
But like I said, Super Nintendo's using Mode 7 for everything, and that was
Yeah.
like the first semi 3D title that I've ever played, because that was way before the times where
Was skydiving in this?
it was skydiving.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
I never
and
played this game.
It's pretty fun.
They had a lot of different. things they
Skydiving
were
was
doing.
probably one of the cooler ones.
The plane was cool. I mean,
Yeah.
all of it was cool.
Yeah, they're not bad.
The jetpack was cool. But I used to rock this game. 100 points.
You love this game. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's
But
just
it's a weird game.
it's a niche.
Mm.
It's a niche.
That's
It's
right.
a niche. It's a niche.
No,
It's a niche.
A what? A
Well,
ditch?
if you
Buffett.
like- it's why I like quirky Japanese games, because that's pretty much what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And what else did I have? I had SimCity was also. And
Sim.
City.
and it's not a game I would buy. I don't know how I ended up with SimCity, but Nintendo found a way to make it fun. And like I would build, like, who's the mayor of the city? You have
Nintendo Power.
you have to build streets and buildings and get the population right and work with your payments of bills and stuff. It's weird, but I like to build a city and have King Koopa come in, or Bowser.
That's right. He used to come
Bowser
in.
would come down and destroy your city like Godzilla. It was
Wow.
amazing. But yeah, this looks ancient and old now. It's
Yeah,
disgusting.
it looks like.
But at the
freaking-
time, I didn't know what types of games I like. But this was it's a pretty good way of telling what I played.
looks like an early DOS game.
This looks like
PC.
a train. This looks like a train game in Japan. We had to
Oh,
No,
the train
it's-
sim.
a simulator. Yeah, that's what that looks like right there.
No kidding.
But
Oh,
I would
God.
never. I don't know. Nintendo. If it was for PC, I would have never played SimCity. But because Nintendo added their character to it,
Right.
I liked it. But yeah, that was my Super Nintendo early days. For Genesis, I'm just naming the bad games I had for
You're
it.
banned.
Target
Wow.
Earth. I had Target Earth.
You had the worst games.
Target Earth is one of the worst games I've ever played in my life. In my life.
I never played Target Earth.
I've never
I
heard of
stayed
it.
far away from
I
that.
never heard of it.
It's either one of the hardest games I played in my life or one of the worst games I played in my life. Because I've never seen the second stage. Ever.
I've never seen the second
Ever.
See the
stage.
second stage.
Ever.
Target Earth.
So
yo.
this is it.
It's awful. It's a side-scrolling game. You're in a robot. And it's just, it's broken.
I like the title screen.
Oh, yeah, it's amazing.
Title screen is
It's
nice.
very 90s. That's a very 90s
I like the
screen.
font and the logo. It's cool.
Get this guy off the options. Skip to the game. This game is awful. Look at it.
Hold on,
like-
DreamWorks,
it's like
are they
Gundam.
responsible for Dragon Force?
Oh, look at that. They got anime
It's like Gundam,
sprite.
but
Okay.
badly made. Skip to the game. Let's see the game. It's
Doesn't look
awful.
bad.
It's bad. The bullets are like tiny, tiny pellets, and it's. I saw somebody trying to play this, and they're like, "Oh, it's such a good game." I was like, "This
Yeah, a
is-
lot
this
of
is
people
not.
like it. To be
not a
honest.
good game.
I never
I
played
never-
it.
I
I
never
never
played
played
it
it.
either.
Never was intrigued.
Look at how many.
by
Why
it.
you got to shoot those more than once? Get them out of here.
It
Ugh.
looks like they look like Gundam.
Ugh.
They look like they're on your
Shit.
team.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I
I
thought
know,
they
like-
were. I thought they
We're
were.
like, yo, what's up, man? Why you shooting at us? What's
He
he
lost
doing?
half his energy right there. Get this off. The game is bad.
He's mad
Wow.
angry.
Look at how you aim. You aim
Yeah,
stupid.
it's like you're not. Nah, it's
So that game was not
I'm
good. So
intrigued.
I don't know how. I ended up with that. Listen, the guy who sold me the Genesis probably had these games
With
and
3
gave
buttons.
them to me. That's why he sold me his Genesis
Ah.
because it was bad to him and he had
You
shitty
got
games.
duped.
He's like, you said you
And
hit him.
my other game that I had, Sonic Spinball.
Oh,
God.
that's right. I remember when you got this. I was like,
And you know,
oh,
put it together. I like pinball games. They're great. I said, "Oh,
Mm.
Sonic is a circle. You
Mm.
can make a good pinball game with Sonic in that world. It'll be cool. You got Sonic music, Sonic graphics, some of the top. It's Sonic. It's Sega. They're not
think-
going to make a crappy game.
I think Choc would be with you on this one.
And they made a
Yeah.
crappy, muddy-looking, ugly, no color having game.
I
Look
remember-
at this game,
I remember playing it at Chalk's house.
dude. This game is broken garbage.
Yeah.
It's slow. You're not Sonic. You're not going fast at all. Look
This
at
is
the
probably
muddy. Look at the. This looks like Mutant League football.
It was probably another. It was probably actually a pinball game, but they just
Dude, I
got the
wish-
license for Sonic. They were like,
Like
all
a-
right, throw them in there.
I think they made another one that was actually good.
I didn't like
for
this.
the,
What?
what was it, for the DS or something? Or
Oh yes,
they made-
yes.
They made another one.
It was for the DS.
And they made like a Pokemon one that was good too, but that one was trash.
Sonic Spinball.
Yeah,
Jeez.
Terrible.
don't ever buy these games, people.
God damn.
None of the games I mentioned, don't ever buy them.
Jesus Christ.
But and then I had Sonic and Knuckles. I didn't have any other games to put in it. I
Right.
just had Sonic and Knuckles,
Hey.
which was great. But I didn't have Sonic 3 to put in the game,
Mm.
so I just had the expansion cart. I don't know where I got that.
Which
either.
isn't bad.
Cafe,
That was good.
Cafe Fox, I put the tattoo pic in the Discord.
There you go.
Yes,
you wanna
follow our
check-
Discord,
You
y'all.
want to check out the Fantasy Star 2 tattoo that I got in DR? It's just put it up in Discord. I thought I put it in there before, but I guess I didn't.
Yeah, follow us on Discord. You can keep up with us, see what we're doing
But I
on
got
Discord.
Fantasy Star 2.
Yeah.
I still have that for some reason. I don't have a Genesis anymore, but I had that cartridge, and yeah, that was it. Sonic, Sonic
Sonic
freaking-
Spinball.
No, Sonic and Knuckles and Fantasy Star were the only good games I had for Genesis. At all.
Poor guy. You were deprived.
For that, yes, and that was my early and only time with the Genesis.
Target Earth. Like,
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
you love the man system too. So
Oh,
it's like,
yeah. Yeah, I had every
It's,
game for Master System. Let me get started. there.
Someone done screwed you up, man.
It was you guys recommended all these games to me.
Yeah, we recommended Sonic Spinball. I said, yeah, you gotta play that.
That's
Plus
a great
Target
game.
Earth.
Great game.
Get him.
None of these games are multiplayer.
I hated that.
And you know
They're
what? No,
all
we didn't have
crappy.
none of those.
No,
we
no.
didn't have none of those.
Nope.
Nope.
Was not intrigued. Played it. No.
I told
Terrible.
you, your worst game was Herzog's Wii. That was the
Oh,
worst.
we
that
all
was
hated
your worst
that.
game.
Yeah, we hated that shit.
I still
And
want-
Highlight, right? The Super Highlight.
Yeah, Super
We-
Highlight was bad
We
too.
fucking hated that game.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
Fucking hated that
man.
game.
That was the first game too.
There's some people who loved that. I said, no, fuck this game.
It
No.
wasn't.
Fuck
It was
that game.
hard. It was a tough game. It was. Yeah. It
Was
got
not
a
happy
little
about it.
ridiculous toward the end.
So that's all my stuff.
That's everything.
That's everything.
Have you got everything or no?
I got everything else.
Hal, you got everything?
No, I have
Okay.
2 more.
Okay.
And
I have
that's it.
3.
This is the last
I have
round.
3, and that's it. So go do yours. I'll do my last.
No, you go next.
I want to go next.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Just do it.
I'll knock out my. We said Streets of Rage already, right?
No, it was mentioned
But that
real
was-
quick, but it was
Was
I
that
think it's a little
after?
later. Yeah.
because
Was
that's
it a little
actually
later?
that's one of mine. So you can
Fuck,
talk
let's
about
just
that.
talk.
But you
about it.
might.
Yeah,
whatever.
That's one of mine,
Mind blown. That's it. Streets of Rage
Same,
1.
yeah.
Mind blown.
dude. Awesome.
Completely. I never thought anything could be better than Double Dragon in
Mhm.
the arcade, or I don't even know Final Fight.
I think it's way better than Final Fight.
Soundtrack.
This takes a diarrhea shit on
Soundtrack.
Final Fight. If anyone
Fight
says
was
to
so
me
good.
that Final Fight is better than Streets of Rage, I'm gonna fight them in the street.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Definitely not.
but the reason why it's better is
The moves.
the moves
Yeah,
and the music.
the music is number 1.
Do you remember? Do you remember the commercial blitz they had before this came out?
Mm-mm.
They had this game on every paper. They had a page in a magazine that had every move. That 30 moves pasted on the page. Every move you could do in the game,
Mm.
like drawn on there. And it was like, look at this game. Look at. What
Oh,
you
they had
do.
the tag move, the flipping
Yes,
of the I
every
remember
move.
that. Yeah, I
Ah.
did
I
remember that. Yeah.
So they pushed this way more than Hellblade 2.
Wow.
Way more.
Throw
Yeah.
throw it back. Throw it
The
back.
shadow drop.
But no, that worked though. 'Cause
Streets
nobody
of-
knew about the game, and that worked. That got everybody hyped. It's like this is Final Fight, but way better.
That's
Right.
so good.
Oh,
and,
dude,
a lot,
man.
and yeah, Streets of Rage 2 is better than 1, but the soundtrack of 1,
Yeah,
Right.
it's
put
better
them up next to each other.
It's
You know what I
right
liked
there.
also about this game?
It's right there.
My favorite thing about this is that you could actually listen to the music.
Yeah.
In the menu. You
Yeah.
go to the options.
Fucking
Freaking all. That's all I did. I would be with the Genesis. Put the freaking headphones. Plug them in.
so good.
The headphone jack
Yep. With that
right into the
volume,
Genesis. Yep.
that nasty volume.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
that slider, yeah.
That slider was
the
that-
shit.
I remember that. Genesis
Bro,
soundtrack.
Joe, that was ahead of its time, bro. You could play your games without your
could.
parents freaking knowing you're playing.
No, dude,
That is true.
I was.
In the quiet.
This is one of the
Like, oh.
games I was blown away by when I first picked it. I said,
Same,
"This
yeah,
is."
Was this one of the games you can rip out and plug in something else and get free extra lives and stuff?
I don't think so.
No.
Remember that? Remember that?
I don't
trick?
think so.
That trick, yeah.
Used to rip the cartridge out and plug in
While it
something
was
else
on, you put
and
in
get
something
infinite
else.
lives.
I heard- I thought that was
we had to get good. we had to get good because we
I
would
feel-
die at the last stage,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
right before the boss,
Yeah.
all the time. So
Does
we
he
had,
have
to, we had to
machine gun?
actually
He
get
I think
good.
that was an urban legend, man. I
Yeah.
don't know if
worked.
that was
It worked. Yeah, it worked.
It did?
Yeah.
Oh, it was. Wow.
I didn't
Early
know,
on
you know
the
what?
early games.
Because I
I
remember hearing about
I
it,
never
but
knew
I
that
never.
because I never needed it. So I never needed it.
It was a thing, is what I'm saying.
I was like, "What's
I didn't
good?"
have to do it. It was a thing.
Jeez.
I feel like this was part of the first generation. Correct me if I'm wrong.
It was early.
Gang Ground.
Oh, Game Ground.
I feel like it
Maybe.
was.
That was an arcade when it came out. I definitely know
I
that.
feel like it was.
Would they come out in '89?
Counts.
And this-
if that's your earliest experience,
And
then
this,
Oh, it's the earliest shit.
this
So that does, it
destroyed the arcade to me.
It was better.
This
than
felt
arcade.
It
like
was better
this
than
felt like an
arcade.
actual complete game.
We didn't know. We didn't know it was better than arcade for a long time.
We didn't.
yeah. The arcade.
The
Arcade
is
was
the-
3 players, and you would always think the
But you know
arcade's
why?
better because of that, but it's not.
The arcade's emulation was always broken
Mm.
until recently.
and it's designed to take your money. So
I.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
it's designed.
That's
to
exactly.
fucking rip
How
you
can we
off.
make this into an
Right.
actual game that's
Let's
not going
not-
to rip you off?
Yeah, let's not rip you off.
The actual characters in the game were better in the Genesis version. They were more useful.
Yeah.
And
We should have gone off the first releases released in Japan.
yeah,
You know, these
Well,
came
they're
out a
all
year-
better.
a
They're all
year
better.
early. No, I'm saying these came out a year earlier in Japan.
Yeah.
So those are the very first games that came out, like Super
yeah,
Hang.
Gang Ground was part of my co-op.
Nigga, no year.
It was it was ported to the freaking
Genesis.
Master System too. That was crazy. Let's
Yeah,
see.
late.
Ew, I don't want to see
It
that.
was
Master
late.
System.
It was at the Time
Yeah, it was
Soldiers.
called Time Soldiers. That's what it was
at the
called.
Time Soldiers.
Fuck Time Soldiers, man. Even though I liked it back then.
What was the other?
The other game
me
is,
see.
come on, you guys already know, Super Monaco Grand Prix.
That was
Joe, I
early.
thought
Come
you-
on, man.
For real?
All right, now
It's
what
on
you
my
got?
list.
Oh
Super
shit!
Monaco Grand Prix is on my
Oh
list.
my god!
Game Grounds 1991.
Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
2 years after. Wow.
Super Monaco Grand Prix was one of the first racing
Wow.
games I ever got into.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And,
wow.
and I'll tell you why.
I know.
Wow.
It,
I know why.
it was a simple mechanic.
I know it.
As you beat the racer and you take his fucking car.
Oh, that really?
Yeah, you
That had-
yeah.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I thought you know, I
Some
thought
Fast
you
and
were
the Furious type shit, man.
You
I
can
thought you were gonna say because you hit the guy with the flag. At
Well,
the
that's
end.
that's the other thing. That's the other thing.
and you can hit him and he flies away.
I don't know why I enjoyed this
This
game.
game.
Now, graphically, it
It
it's
plays
impressive.
well.
It's impressive.
It was a very good racing game.
until your tire flies off in the game.
No, that was funny when you do
And
like
the game
one of
is
those-
over.
Sharp turns.
The
They're
sharp-
like, you
yo,
don't fix your shit.
I
Your
was
game is
mesmerized
over.
by the graphics in this game, though.
I
when I
even
was
remember
younger.
the first car that you get when it's like I
Was
need
there
an
music?
upgrade. What?
Was there music in this game?
Good question. I don't think.
I
so.
don't
I don't
remember.
think
I remember
I
her
don't
engine.
remember.
Her
Yeah,
engine was probably
it was
revved
actually.
up.
That was the music of the game. See, look at the orange one. That was Madonna. Fuck that car. That was always lapping it, going very quick. I'm like,
Yeah.
how do I get
I
that
think that was
fast?
the boss.
Because the way it is, you have to like beat. You have to keep winning races, get top places, and other companies come to you to like, oh, why
Sponsors.
don't you drive for us or whatever like that. So you
Like
have to
Ridge
beat
Racer.
Madonna.
Regal.
Yeah.
Remember, Regal was the first green car that you actually get.
Yeah,
How do I remember this shit?
I don't know.
And that's the one that's like, all right, now I'm actually competing, and then you start chipping away. And it was Madonna, and there was the blue car. I don't know who the blue car was. That was behind Madonna all the time.
That's one of your favorite.
There was
games of all
another
time.
red
Oh, you
car
heard-
that was behind Madonna.
Everyone was behind Madonna. Hey, no, but
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
I believe it was Rodman.
You ever get that car, Rodman?
Wow.
It was behind Madonna. No, but Madonna was it was like a red and yellow car.
Yeah.
It was the best car in the
Then
game.
when there's a red one,
And there was a blue one. And there was all red one, right?
All
there was,
red,
That was
yeah.
a third place one, I think. I forgot the fucking names. But yeah, I remember Madonna was number 1. And I was like, I want to get that car. And yeah, you see the difference.
yeah.
You feel the difference of the cars.
That dude's name was Asselin.
All right.
I'm like, well, that's the way to
Yeah, that's
kinda
a
kill
good
that
way to
one,
end
right?
That was a
man.
weird name to have on there.
Burn the hell out of that.
Oh,
His
man.
name is Asselin. All right, I'm done talking about
That's what
that
it
game.
said. Al, what you
Terrible.
got?
This is the last game, man. Just one because we already mentioned the other. Streets of Rage. So I will end it off
There
on
goes
Super
the car.
Monaco again.
Yeah, yes, it was the
No,
red
no.
car. It was the
That
red
was
car,
that
Al.
Oh, man.
I hit the wrong button. Anyway, yeah, this game was awesome to me. And of course, you guys know my favorite game, and it's Tetris and Dr. Mario.
Wetris.
It was on the same cartridge for the SNES. And I remember getting this, and this was awesome. This is also the first time you can actually verse somebody in Tetris.
Ah.
Yes.
Look at
Can't-
the colors. It's pastel colors.
Hell yeah.
It's
Wow.
beautiful.
Those are tropical Skittles.
Yes.
They do remind me of Pez candy.
That too.
And the music was also remade.
I don't think I had one puzzle game
Oh shit!
for Super Nintendo.
And this
I don't think I had
I
one.
enjoyed.
Every,
But-
every time I see Dr. Mario, I think of we got to pray just to make it today. I don't know why.
MC Hammer.
The MC Hammer. We got to pray
One of the best
just to
songs.
make it today.
It's great. They can't outdo that song. They
No,
need it.
man.
Oh, that's
they
the
need
shit. I used to love. I love Dr. Mario's music. I suck at the game, but I love the
You
music.
know what? As much as I love puzzle games, this game I'm not good at.
I love this.
But I
game.
love playing
I
it.
tried. I really
I
tried
like
it one
playing
time.
it.
I'm like,
Me
nah.
and your brother used to battle in this.
Oh,
all
he
the time.
hated you.
He used to battle that.
He was
all
like
the
really good,
time.
and then you killed him. He's like, "Fuck this."
Get that anger.
Yep.
That anger
When
come
you
out.
send it, because you kept sending shit over to his side.
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
getting pissed.
Yep.
That's hilarious.
Fucking cheap.
But,
Jay's
uh,
fucking cheap. I'm like, yeah, Jay is cheap in games. He is.
Last time I played this was recently, and I got to stage 24.
Did you guys ever
'Cause
see
20 is
the
the highest, and then it just keeps repeating over and over.
you
Oh,
guys
I
ever
can't
see
remember
the
that.
Dr. Mario like World Championships?
Oh, no, they be cheating now.
Dude,
He said that
I
be-
they
can't
be
even-
cheating there, man. No,
I
no,
can't
no.
even touch them.
Every cheat-
No, they
Like, they're stupid.
Yeah,
They hit like
the-
eight hit combos. Nah.
the Tetris championships also sponsored for 1 year. They did it.
They sponsored Dr. Mario.
They sponsored, the
Yeah,
Dr.
they
Mario
be
tournament.
having soccer moms come in and kill people.
But
like
the-
murder people.
You know, the one that got first place was Jonas Neubauer, the 7-time world champion for Tetris.
Yeah.
His wife
Yeah.
got first place and won
That's
the
crazy.
Dr. Mario?
Yeah.
His wife did.
Bro,
That's
it's
funny.
like they
No,
put it
it's-
on like 50 viruses or whatever on the screen. It's all, the whole screen is filled up.
It's
I'm
all
trying to
full.
see if I
It's
can.
level 20.
Huh?
Level 20 is the highest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all, that's how they start
So
the
you
game.
have to do it perfect.
All viruses, like the whole screen is, I was like, whoa.
I got to 24. And I said, this is enough.
Yeah, they do.
Because you can't mess up.
They do
That's it.
combos
One,
and shit.
One
man.
false move.
One
that's
mess up,
it.
the game's over.
Right.
Oh, shit.
But I did it
Bro.
4 times in a row. I said, all right, I'm dead.
We
My
got
head
to
hurts.
pray.
My
just
head
to
hurts.
Make it today.
But yes, it is crazy how games have changed since then. And I can only imagine what people who started with Atari are like. Because I could say, yeah, we started with Atari, but I didn't really start with Atari.
We dabbled with
Yeah.
it, but it didn't hook.
But if you saw Pong, like the day it came out, it was like, oh, that's amazing. And then you
Zelda,
see
Zelda
you see
hooked
something
me.
like these These
I-
new games is ridiculous.
I try to tell the daughter, I was like, you have no idea how lucky
The
you have it.
daughter.
The
I try to
daughter.
tell the
Wow.
daughter.
Oh, he ruined his game. Look at he
Yo,
blocked
my
it.
man is
His game is over. He blocked
no, he's
I'll
not.
watch him come back.
it. He has to work sideways. Oh, he killed him.
That's nothing.
We remember
that
game
is
drops.
something.
Uh,
That is definitely something.
for us mortals.
You can always come
Nah,
back.
he's done. His game is over.
You can
King
always come
Bob,
back.
let's go
His game is
on.
over. He's done.
Nope.
Look, Nick, he's good.
He's done. Look at it. He
No,
dropped
son.
another one. It's over.
Shout out to King
No,
Bob.
look, he's gonna get it. He's gonna
He's
come
not
back.
coming back.
He's coming
What
back.
up? What up, King Bob?
What
Oh.
up, man? Game over. Yeah, I know.
Wow.
There's no coming back from that. But yeah, man.
Yo, look at. Oh, they just started another round. Look at this.
It starts
look
from
how many fires. It's 20. That's
No,
crazy.
Look
Nah,
at my- look-
it starts on the. There's only 2 lines left at the top when it's
Oh,
full. 2
I,
lines.
I like my man's face on the left.
Yeah,
you
right.
Locked. That's
You
locked.
gotta concentrate.
That
bro.
is locked.
God
I
help
would
you.
never. I would never battle him.
God help you if there's a fly in the room or some shit, man. You'd be like, ah!
No, game would be
Just
over.
stay straight. Just like,
Game would be over.
For real.
I got an itch.
I
gotta
prefer
itch.
playing people online than in person 'cause it's different.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna start shouting, saying some shit, and if they start,
It's a
talking shit
different.
to-
It's a different game. I know when they did the World Championship Tetris, people were, when COVID happened, they were doing it online,
Yeah.
and all the players were like, "Yeah, this is
No,
it's not the same. It's not the
it's
same. There's no audience or anything. It's just
It's
literally
just you in your room.
you're looking at a screen and that's it." All right.
Well, let me go to Cafe Fox's games right quick because that was hilarious. He said,
Oh, what
earlier.
did he say?
He had when he first got Super Nintendo, he got Star Fox,
Okay.
Spider-Man, and X-Men.
Ooh.
I hated that.
Oh
fucking
man,
game.
what
I,
a letdown, right?
I remember renting
Is
that
that a
game.
beat 'em up?
No,
No.
it was
No.
like it was like a platformer.
Yeah.
It had Spider-Man, it had
bad.
Cyclops, Wolverine, Storm, and Gambit.
Ar-
Terrible
So-
game.
Chalk had that.
Arcade's Revenge.
Arcade's Revenge.
It's on Super
Yeah.
Nintendo?
It's on
Yeah.
Super Nintendo.
Chalk had that.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
me,
it's
not a
no,
beat
me,
'em up.
me
I
and
played
Al
it.
played that
No,
on
it's not beat 'em up.
Beauty show.
Really?
This game's
When
terrible.
you play as Storm, she's like swimming in this thing. It's terrible. It's just like I'm like
Because
terrible.
Arcade
I don't
takes
remember it at all.
different environments that they would not succeed in. So they
Right.
put Storm in the water. They put like
Right.
Wolverine in a fun house. It's fucking terrible.
Yeah, no,
It's fucking terrible.
Gambit's throwing cards. They don't even explode. I think they just go boom, boom, boom when they hit somebody. I was like, this is garbage.
I was like, oh, the concept sounds great, but it's a terrible game.
Spider-Man's got no melee. He's just shooting webs.
Yep.
Like just
Ah.
it's terrible. Terrible.
I don't remember that game at all.
Actually,
Oh,
Al,
it's
see
a
if you can
blank-
pull that up. Pull up
it's a blank-
Spider-Man, X-Men Arcade's Revenge, if
Like I
possible.
remember Carnage. I remember those games. I don't remember.
Oh no, this one's bad. It gets you mad because they have like the art from the comics
Yeah,
on the select screen, and then you play the stage and you let you down.
Bizarre remembers it. He
And
says it was horrible.
yeah, see, no one says that game is good because it stinks. It's
Mhm.
like booty
You just
hole.
see X-Men and Spider-Man, and you're like, oh.
I don't remember this game at all.
Yeah, that's it.
this.
For Super Nintendo?
Yeah.
So yep.
And
Dude, I've
This is
never
the
seen it.
Genesis
I've
Yep,
never
that's
seen
version,
this
but
in my
it's the
life.
same thing.
Same shit. Yeah,
It's the same.
The colors off.
It's the same though.
Same thing.
Dude, I don't
Music is
remember this game
even the
at
music.
all.
I remember the music for some weird reason
Oh, yeah?
because I did like the music. But
Dude, I don't remember
Yeah,
this game
dude.
at all.
You should be very
I don't know
happy.
what this is. I don't know what this is.
never
Good,
seen
you're
this
you're
before?
saved. You're
No.
actually saved.
I've never seen this game.
This is terrible.
How did I never see this? Jesus.
Oh God.
What is
Bad
that
memories.
explosion? I
No,
never
I don't like
seen
it.
that
No.
out.
It's not
Yeah,
a
no.
good. It's just not a
It's
good.
not a
game.
good
Like,
game.
wasn't
No.
there,
I-
wasn't there like
This is
Yeah.
the type of game you would own on the Genesis. You would own
yeah,
it.
yeah. You probably
would have
No, I
it.
would.
This would be a
Yeah,
launch title.
You
Yeah.
would have started with this game.
How do I remember the Sega CD Kingpin Spider-Man and not this?
Because it's bad.
That's really bad.
Really?
Well, because the Sega CD that was supposed to be good, right?
I
The
never even had that game, and I never seen this.
Web of Fire or whatever they call it, or Web of something. I don't know.
I
It was
don't
like
know,
with that.
man.
Oh, this
That
one
was better than this.
This
Yeah,
one was terrible.
that was a decent Spider-Man game.
Well, on that note,
And they were all captive like this. Like that's gonna hold them.
no,
Like, come on, what the fuck are we doing? Jesus.
that's our nostalgia for our first Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis title, child.
Yeah, there'll be other consoles in future podcasts, so stay
Yes,
tuned, man.
indeed.
Hell yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Talk about some bloody wolf. You know what I'm saying?
Don't
Wow.
ruin it. Don't ruin it. There's only 2 games I have for TurboGrafx.
2 and 3. That's all we
God
have.
damn.
And this could be the shortest podcast.
It's gonna be
ever.
you two. That's it.
No one's gonna say it.
Oh, yeah,
Like-
that's why we do 2 systems.
yeah.
It's like
Actually,
Yeah.
no, that'll be part of the 8-bit system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 12-bit. Nah, actually, what is it? A fake 8-bit, wasn't it?
It was more More than 8, right?
That
It was like a fake 8-bit. It came out at the same time.
what, TurboGrafx?
Yeah.
It was like a fake
Oh,
8-bit.
it's 16, right? TurboGrafx 16.
16.
But it was like
8
12
twice.
though.
It was like 8
It
twice.
wasn't-
Weird thing.
Yeah.
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 Well,
We'll find out then.
All right. For those who are tuning in for the very first time, love what you're hearing or viewing, and you can't get enough and want to get more, we got a streaming schedule coming up. Oh, every single week we have a streaming schedule. Here it goes right here.
Hit that
Sundays.
like button, y'all.
Start 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Times. Let's Play Sundays. That's where we're playing.
oh shit,
It's okay.
it's gonna do it again.
Co-ops
It's doing it.
and versus.
What?
Oh, I was waiting for it. Oh,
No. It's doing it on its own because I was clicking it, but it was a delay,
That was, really?
and I was like, "What's wrong with the button?" So I hit it like 3 times. I'm like, "Oh shit."
Oh, multiplayer games is what's going down on Sundays. Versus a co-op could be a mix, could be straight co-op, straight versus, or a mix between the two. So make sure you follow Discord, join Discord, follow social media to find out what's going to happen and what we're going to be playing.
I haven't used that in a while.
That's actually a great one. That's awesome. Fighter Fridays. Choc got Fighter Fridays going 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but he's on vacation right now. So, yeah, we're gonna see what we're gonna do about that. it might be off until he comes back.
You said I might beat off till he comes back.
Whoa.
Easy there, Kev. He said I might beat off.
We're gonna let you know if we can fill in the slot. I'll see what we can do.
Oh, God. You like Choc that much?
Yeah, dude.
Fill in the slot.
Get a room, man.
That's where that wild sound effect comes into play.
Follow,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
follow the social media to find out what's going on with that. Wednesday, 7:30, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. We got us. Well, I was gonna say all 5 of us, but Choc
Oh,
is on
man.
vacation.
Damn.
Wow.
He's on vacation still. So it's usually all 5 of us. So yeah. But if not, we're gonna get at least 4 of us. So that's gonna
Oh,
happen. We're gonna have the live chat, always making this interactive and keeping it a party vibe. If we have a guest is gonna be awesome. And discussion, everything we got going on throughout the whole thing is just gonna be a crazy show.
Look,
So
I'm
just-
not touching it.
You want to you want to be a part of it? Join it live. If you miss it, you're gonna listen to us on your preferred podcasting platform. And if you would like to support the podcast, tell a friend, family member. Word of mouth goes really far. Rate us, review us on your preferred podcasting platform, wherever you get your podcast. That would be appreciative. And you can look in the description for more options as well. So yeah, that's it in a nutshell. Pause.
All right. I don't know what's going on with this controller, but it's wilding out right now, man. I don't know. The buttons aren't working.
Thank you all once again.
Yes.
And until next time.
Yeah, man. Later, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.
Eat breakfast.
Level 8, 7.